All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Creekbox TV. We're here for some more exciting high school baseball here, Region 2A. We have the Clinch County Panthers versus the Wilcox County Patriots. Tim, before we get started, brother, I'm going to let you lead us in prayer.
All right, thank you, Alan. Father in heaven, we thank you for this beautiful day, God, another day of life. We just thank you for blessing us so richly, so abundantly. Father, tonight during this contest, we pray that your hands will be upon everybody that is here tonight in attendance on the field. Pray for good sportsmanship, safety. Pray for a hedge protection as they travel back to where they're from. Father, we just thank you for your son Jesus who died on the cross. We just thank you for all that you do and forgiving us when we fall short. All these things we ask in his name. Amen.
Amen. Good job, Tim. Man, Tim, I'll let you. We're getting ready to start, man. I'll give you an opportunity to go over the lineup, see we got pitching and everything for both teams today.
Right, we'll go over the visiting Wilcox County Patriots to start with their record 6-10. They're going to have number 5, Rhett Davis, is going to be pitching, batting first. Batting second is number 4, Cam Coleman. He's going to be the second baseman. Number 10, Brenton Owens, is going to bat third. He's going to play first. 16, Clark Galens is going to catch today. Batting fifth is going to be number 8, the third baseman, Brock White. Number 3, Desmond Tisdale, is going to be the center fielder and bat sixth. Logan Luke, number 15, is going to be your right fielder. Bo Keene, number 2, is going to be the left fielder. And number 1, Cam Patterson, is going to be your shortstop today. For the homestanding Panthers, who come into the game with a 16-4.
Yeah, I think you're right, Tim.
16-4 if we got last night's game here. If not, it's 17-4. At least 16-4. Warren Stovall is going to be leading off, playing first. Jalen Griffiths, he's number 8. Number 7, Jalen Griffiths is going to be batting second and pitching. Number 3, Kyle Hendricks is going to be playing left field. Duncan Lutz, number 5, is going to be DHing tonight for number 10, our shortstop, Landon Allen. Number 17, Brent Kaysen, playing second base, going to bat fifth. Gabriel Marsh, number 12, is going to be playing right field. Josh Pigler, number 11, going to be playing third base. Darius Dorsey, number 2, is going to be playing center field. And Langston Hendricks, number 22, is going to be your catcher.
Man, Tim, we had out here last night on a chilly night. I think it'll be a little bit warmer tonight. Panthers got out of here in 5 innings with 11-1 to victory over Eccles. I talked to Coach Lee a while ago. He said, man, Wilcox struggled a little bit this year, but they've won some games and lost some games that they led late and give up. Couldn't hold on to the lead.
When this bunch was in middle school, they battled us for the championship of the conference. So they definitely got the ability. They just have to put it all together. And their coach is real high on this team, and he thought they'd be able to compete a little better. But sometimes when you're not sure how to win, it takes a little while to figure out the chemistry to get some victories. Clinch, on the other hand, have got 3-year starters all over the field, and their experience, their chemistry, their resolve just to not panic is greatly shown in the record at 17-4 and at the top of the region with a 10-1 record. So,
man, and Wilcox has a fine athlete, played football, basketball, and he's one of the state's top recruits next year in football, the linebacker, the Tisdale kid.
Yeah. Is that him?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is
he
a
is.
boy.
He's
look like Tresman Marshall.
He's put together,
I'm
too.
telling you, he is. I think everybody's out to recruit him, Auburn, Alabama, Georgia. So he's undecided right now.
We went up there and played him, and we play him here or there.
We went up there on a Saturday.
That was Turner.
That was Turner.
Yeah.
No, we played him here. I think we have to go.
Well, he was all over the field for sure.
Man, I want to remind you, we got something new. Watch the Science Saturday nights. Each Saturday night on Creek Box. We're celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Hubble telescope.
Okay.
Excuse me, where they launched the telescope. So, man, you're talking about something good. It has the astronauts on there. They report on going up there fixing the satellite. I mean, it's really interesting. Y'all enjoy that.
Yeah, that telescope has opened up a lot of exploration and answered a lot of questions of people. Because it is so strong, it can pick up.
It can read your tag from hen to argal. It's
right.
pretty strong.
Defensively, Clinch is going to have Jalen Griffiths on the mound, Langston Hendricks behind the plate. First base is Warren Stovall, Brent Kaysen at second. Josh Pigler over at third. Landon Allen playing short. In left field, we got Kyle Hendricks. Darius Dorsey is going to patrol center field. And in right field, we got Gabriel Morris.
And, Tim, I talked to Lee, and you were right. Last night they took Stovall out before he got to his pitch count, just in case they had to bring him in tonight. Coach Lee said, just them nights that happened. He wasn't on last night. They seen that early,
right.
Wanted to save him, and I think that's just good coaching. Pull him out, and we got him tonight if we have to have him.
Well, a lot of times before they start, they throw a little bullpen the day before, 30 pitches or so, and that's about what he threw last night. So I'm sure he's still good to go tonight. So.
And maybe we might not need him. Jalen's done a great job. He's a sidearm pitcher, Tim.
We got to give a kudos to over there at third base, Josh Pigler, who came in in a situation where Clinch was kind of looking for somebody to give an answer, and he pitched a tremendous 3.5, probably almost 4 innings, and shut down Eccles and struck out a pile of folks.
Man, and he is the pride of Manor, and we want to give his grandmama, Miss Boyd, shout out. Lives in Manor. Her brother watches Creek Box up in Pennsylvania, so we appreciate him tuning in to Creek Box, sure. Man. Give us a shout out. You'll see the number up there in Texas. Let us know what's going on.
Got a beautiful day out there today. Upper 70s, no wind. Just a great day for baseball. And after this game, Clinch will take the remainder of the week off. Spring break, give these kids a little time to get away and families get out of town. It's a long grind for the families and the players once they start playing. And well, with the record Clinch has, the hopes for deep in the playoffs is on their mind. So
home field, baby.
Yeah, winning the region will get you home field for a couple of rounds, so that's important. All right, leading off for the Patriots here in the top of the first is number 5, Rhett Davis, who's the pitcher.
He's a stocky young man, Tim. He's built good.
Takes first pitch a little low for a ball. So we're underway here in Homerville.
Wilcox always are known to have good athletes over there. It's always been a good rival between Wilcox and Clinch over the years.
Well, Wilcox has put a lot of emphasis on their program. Last couple of years, redone their field and spent a lot of money on it. And they think this group here can make a lot of noise the rest of this year and in years to come.
They're going to be tough in football next year, Tim.
Yeah, well, the whole region's going to be a little better. Good pitch by Jalen. Davis swung but came up empty, so it's 2-1.
And just the athletes, there's probably 10 or 15 that I can think of that's went on to college. And
well, they've always been good up there.
Good pitch by Jalen.
2-2. Umpire, no doubt, when he called a strike.
I didn't see the umpires when they got here, Tim.
I'm not sure that one. The other one on the bases looks like Meadowlark, who we've had several times. I didn't recognize that guy.
Oh, good pitch.
Ball hit hard but foul down toward our trailer.
Yeah, I
heard it hit over there in the dirt. It was close.
It was.
My car is over there, so they need to tune that thing in toward the field now. I don't need to be calling anybody to fix a dent or a windshield.
That's right. Good pitch, man.
Good curveball, and Davis attempts but comes up empty. So Jalen opens up with a strikeout here in the first for the first out. That's going to bring up number 4, the second baseman, Cam Coleman.
And Jalen came in last week when we were in Eccles and got the big win over there, Tim. He did a great job.
He did.
Good pitch.
Warren had pitched several innings to Josh Griffith started and lasted 3, and then Warren came in and pitched about 5. We ended up going 10 innings, so we had the game lasted a lot longer than I think everybody anticipated because Eccles is more toward the bottom of the region standings, and Clinch is standing on top. So
it started out like that last night too.
You know that you have to learn to respect your opponent, though. You can't take anyone lightly. You either play at your level or their level, and if you play at their level, sometimes it can be kind of ugly.
Good pitch.
Not to say that Eccles is not a good team, but they're still trying to put some things together.
Well, and last night we seen that happen. They just run out of pitching. With 12 kids, it's just late innings. Oh, he's going to draw a walk there.
No, he called it.
Did he call it?
Called it a strike. So Mr. Coleman's got to come back.
He was halfway down the baseline.
Right.
Tim.
That's apparently that umpire's going to like a little bit of a wide strike zone on the outside, so we need to file that for future reference.
It's not that wide.
No, I don't think so.
So that'll be the first walk.
Right. Wilcox is in business with a base runner here in the first. That's going to bring up number 10, the first baseman, Branson Owens. He's one of the ones they have a lot of hope for. He's a big boy. I think he's just a sophomore.
He is a big kid. He's thick.
Yeah.
Langston behind the plate. He's getting a good workout.
A little low.
Him and Kyle, the only reason you can tell Langston, his hair is blonde and got the mullet now.
Right. Kyle got it cropped up a little bit.
Yeah, he did. He got it clipped off.
Well, I think Langston's looking at his daddy and his uncle. And they
they
little thin on top. Fly ball to left field. Patrolling over to left field to get it. I think it's going to fall foul for a long strike. But
yeah, he's going to get that comb over.
Yeah,
I ain't seen old Jamie. He's probably out there in the outfield.
Well, he's got several bees. He and his brother Bill, and they stay on the road a good bit. This the bee time, you know that.
That's right, man. All the beekeepers are staying busy now.
Where they make their money with pollination and trying to make some honey. It's 1-1 to Owens here. One out here in the top of the first. Cam Coleman at first reached on a walk.
Oh, boy, that was inside. Ooh, he didn't flinch, though, now, Tim. I'd have been eating dirt getting out of the way of that
ball.
one.
Well, I think he was worried it may be a late breaker. You know, that a lot of times they start a curveball at your shoulder and it breaks across the plate.
Yeah, I kept me from playing baseball, brother. Ooh, inside. I don't guess it's breaking.
Well, now one thing about Jalen, his ball's got a lot of movement, so sometimes it's got a lot. That one looked like it started in the middle of the plate and ran all the way inside off the plate. So sometimes you got to compensate and start a little farther outside.
Oh, there's one.
Ball's hit to the left center, fairly deep. Looks like left fielder's going to be under it.
Boy, that sun's in all in. That's a great catch, Tim.
That ball was reeled in by Kyle Hendricks for the second out of the inning. Ball hit pretty well. And he had to battle that sun, like you said, out there, and it is treacherous in left field. If you're not used to it, I've seen it just completely paralyze some players.
It looked like he was trying to get his glove. Is that what y'all do, Tim?
You try to take a little bit of an angle so the ball's not in the sun, and if it is, put your glove up right in front of your eyes so you can shield it last minute. That's going to bring up number 16, the catcher, Clark Galens, I think it is.
Good pitch.
Good pitch for a strike.
I can remember years ago when Dalton Bennett was playing, and he went to cast that sun was bad, and I think he missed it, and it hit him right on the end of the nose. You remember that, Tim? You was coaching. He didn't miss. He didn't come out, though. Broke his nose. He stayed in there about a week before the prom.
Took some pretty pictures.
Yeah, they were pretty. He was a good kid.
Oh, yeah. He kept running like the wind.
Man, he could.
I remember when he had good curveball.
He's a 4-year starter for the Panthers.
I remember we had him and Kenneth White at the other end. You couldn't. They were both about 4'5". You could not block them.
Everybody thought they were 6'4", 220.
They could scat.
Good
swing and a miss.
Good job by
Jalen Griffiths, after surrendering a walk, comes back and strikes out 2 in the first. So we played a half inning here in Homerville. We don't have any score. We'll be back in about a minute after we take a break for our sponsors.
Homerville Feed and Seed can provide nearly all of your farming-related needs, including seed, corn, bulk fertilizer, herbicides, insecticides, and a large variety of other farm products. Evalie and Nick want to remind you that you do not have to shop out of town to find the lowest prices. Our prices are as low or lower than any of those out-of-town companies. Come by and let the friendly staff at Homerville Feed and Seed help you select the farm products you need at the lowest prices around.
Thank you for tuning in to Creek Box tonight to watch the Clinch County Panthers play. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in wins and losses, but at the end of the day, it's all just a game. The only thing that matters in life is, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? The Bible says that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Lutz, Brown, Tigler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers! Homerville Jewelers on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces, and can perform jewelry repair. No need to shop out of town. We can supply all of your gift and jewelry needs. Let Vicki Young and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Come out to Lolita's for the best cold treats and hot sweets around. You'll be glad you did. Located on Highway 84 East in Homerville, Lolita invites everyone to enjoy our outdoor seating, our New Orleans-style snowballs, and fresh mouth-watering beignets. Don't forget our tasty chili dogs. For your convenience, Lolita's is open Monday through Saturday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Come cool off or heat up at Lolita's, East Highway 84 in Homerville.
All right, Tim, here we are back, bottom of the first. Panthers did a great job defensively to get out the end.
That's right. Warren Stovall is going to lead off for the Panthers here, number 8. Warren, one of our leading hitters. Warren is almost hit hard.
Great
right at
catch.
the shortstop. Warren comes into the game.
He's over 300, I think, Tim.
Yeah, it was at 438 last night. Let me look and see here. I've got to find the right. Oh, there he is, 438 still, yeah. So he lines out on the first pitch. The first pitch he saw, he hit a line drive right at the shortstop, and the shortstop was able to lasso it. It's going to bring up the pitcher, number 7, Jalen Griffiths.
Oh, first pitch,
Curve ball. Ball popped up to shallow center field. Looks like the center fielder comes in.
Great catch.
Makes a diving catch.
Now, was that the Tisdale kid, Tim?
That is
the center fielder, because he caught up some covered some field right there.
Yeah, the center fielder. He
I think you're getting a bite there, Tim.
I am. I was going to catch a whole mess. I couldn't find the silence button. That was the center fielder was let's see. Yeah, it was Tisdale. That was him.
Yeah, it looked like him. He
that
could
was him.
fly.
So 2 pitches and pitcher for Wilcox is able to get 2 quick outs. Rhett Davis, 2-0 in dirt. Kyle Hendricks is going to be your next batter.
Oh, yeah, I want to remind everybody we are live on YouTube now, so you can go watch us there, man. Text us, let us know what's going on. We're trying
back,
to try a bunch of new stuff here.
Something you don't see real often is that the pitcher for Wilcox, Davis, pitches from the stretch the whole time. And some people are just more comfortable that way, I guess.
And, Tim, when you say that, he just stands on the rubber. He never leaves the rubber.
And when he comes set, like he's got to run on first, he comes set, and then.
Now, and that'll be the same when they get a runner on the bag. I mean,
yeah,
right. He'll stay the same.
Some
so
people
he never
just do
changes.
that. If you watch the Major League Baseball, you see a lot of times relievers come in because that's the situation they're used to being in.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's 2-2 to Kyle.
Oh, good
curveball
rip.
looks like he might have ripped a single down the line. That ball's going to fall. It's going to get by. It's going to be at least a double for Kyle with his speed.
He can fly.
So Kyle with a 2-strike double here in the first puts Panthers with a runner scoring position.
2-out rally. Here they come. The Panthers have done that all year.
They have. But Kyle's done a great job. Kyle came into the game hitting about 320. So
yeah, he's improving on that.
Yeah, we don't have last night's stats for today, so he's definitely above that. He's had a couple hits last night. It's going to bring up DH Duncan Lutz, number 5. He's hitting for our shortstop, Landon Allen, who's number 10. Curveball in the dirt. Looks like Kyle's going to be able to move over. With Kyle's speed, that's almost a given. So that first good curveball. Just catcher tried to block it, but the ball kicked off his shoulder, looked like, over there toward their dugout.
And Coach Lee likes that because he's not afraid to send Kyle home.
No. Well, Duncan, you got one of your best hitters at the plate, so.
Good pitch.
Evens it up at 1-1. Yeah.
Lord, he hollered on that one, Tim. I could hear him out here in the trailer.
He is. He's feeling good tonight, ain't he?
I like him when they call him like that.
Yeah, Duncan is hitting 379.
Oh, that's
Ball's
a good
hit
cut.
toward left center. Back goes the center fielder.
Oh,
Tisdale
he's not going to miss that
corrals it. So after the 2-out double, Panthers strand runner at second. So we played one complete here in Homerville. We don't have any score. Back in 60 seconds.
The Shack Cafe is now open in Pearson, Georgia. For the best breakfast and lunch buffets in South Georgia, check out the Shack Cafe. You can dine in, order takeout, or use our fast and efficient drive-thru. We have a wide variety of meals, sandwiches, and burgers. Oh yeah, and after breakfast and lunch at the Shack Cafe, drive on over to the Country Cabin Steakhouse for dinner. Just off the Pearson-Douglas Highway, we are known for the best steaks and seafood in South Georgia. And don't forget, the Country Cabin Steakhouse can host all of your holiday parties, events, and meals.
Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor at Trinity Baptist Church. Man, Jesus has dramatically changed my life. And I want you to know he'll do the same for you if you'll give him that opportunity.
Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas has the cheapest prices in South Georgia and a huge inventory of new and used gas and electric golf carts and off-road vehicles. Mike's also has parts and accessories and proudly serves customers across the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Whether you stop into our store or shop with us online, we have everything you need for Can-Am, E-Z-Go, Club Car, and Yamaha. 0% financing available for qualified customers. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas, Georgia. At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll.
All right, Tim, we're back here. 0-0, top of the second, brother.
Top
Wilcox.
of the second. Jalen Griffiths on the mound facing number 8, Brock White, who's the third baseman. Jalen falls behind, 2 balls and no strikes. Trying to ran over a little bit, trying to be sure our sponsors get all the attention they can, being
That's right.
they're so important to us. Without them, we wouldn't be here. So it's 3-0 now. Jalen falls behind. That's a second walk.
Yeah, that is second walk. Tim, it looks like it's 5:30 starts. Everybody, it's hard to get here at 5:30.
It is. A lot of folks just get off at 5 and sometimes a little later, and they got to go by and take care of business. And tonight's a church night as well. So
And here's Tisdale. He has made a great catch while ago at center field, and he is one of the top recruits.
and you can tell he's put together now.
Yeah, man. I bet he can
He is
take one
put
deep.
together.
He is a great basketball player.
Takes
too,
a pitch inside, gets away from Jalen, so that allows Brock White to slip down to second. Tisdale's already made 2 plays in center field. One of them a very exciting diving catch behind.
Cost us a run.
Second
Cost
and
Panthers
short.
to run.
That's right, because there was a double right behind that. Still no score here in the top of the second. Started at 5:30, so it's y'all just tuning in. Yeah. They thought we had a second.
He got hit,
6
Tim.
o'clock start, so that's going to put Tisdale at first with being hit by the pitch. So Patriots in business with 2 men on, first and second here, nobody out. That's going to bring up number 15, the right fielder, Logan Luke.
And, Tim, we got to give Miss Lisa a shout-out because them baked beans, potato salad, chest pie, I think it's all gone,
Ham,
man.
yeah.
It's a ham. I think we eat it all, didn't we?
If we didn't, we put a dent in it.
Well, what was left is in my vehicle.
Yeah.
It's locked up. It's gone. Hey.
All right, swing and a miss on Luke to open up his at bat. Jalen Griffiths looking to work out of this bind here.
Oh, good
Bunt.
bunt.
It's a good bunt up the third baseline.
Got him, Tim. Got the lead runner. Good job by
Warren
the Panthers.
Stovall came up, made a great play on the bunt. It was a pretty good bunt. Warren was breaking on the pitch, fielded it, and he's a very agile player. Is able to cut down the lead runner at third.
That was a great play because I would have loaded the bases with 1 out, Tim.
Well, either that and would have made second, third too. So Tisdale goes down to second, and then Logan Luke is at first on the fielder's choice, the bunt. He tried to do his job, but just a great play. It was a good bunt, just an outstanding play by Warren Stovall to get the out. That's going to bring up number 2, left fielder Bo Keene.
Got the corner.
Yeah, the umpire likes that spot right there. We need to keep filling it up.
That is the gravy spot.
Yeah, that's a tough location to have to hit if you're at the plate. That ball there is knee high, and it might be grazing the outside corner.
Wilcox needing a hit. They don't have a hit yet. One right now, at least score 1 run. I guarantee you Tisdale can make it from second.
He can pick them up and put them down.
Oh, good pitch.
Ball hit towards right field.
Morris is going to come up.
Warren Stovall backpedals and makes the catch at first for the second out. That's a big out for the Panthers. So they still have runners at first and second, but 2 quick outs have changed the outcome a little bit here and doesn't look quite as pressing for the Panthers. That's going to bring up number 1, Cam Patterson, who's a shortstop. He's hitting from the left side, so 2 outs. A base hit would definitely score Tisdale. He'd be running on contact.
That was a little far inside, I guess, Tim.
Sometimes it's where the umpire lines up. On right-hand batters, he's lining up on the other shoulder, so that pitch is a little harder to pick up, but when he's over the inside shoulder, he's got a better look at that. So Patterson works the count to 2-0.
Oh.
It's a ground ball foul up the first baseline. Foul ball, so Stovall surrounds it and puts it back to the pitcher, and we'll be looking for our next pitch here.
Next week, I think we got a couple of games next week. Creek Box, we'll be doing both of them Tuesday here, and then I think we go to Telfair Thursday.
Thursday or Friday.
And it might be Friday, Tim. I hadn't looked.
Swing and a miss.
Telfair. Good pitch.
Good pitch. Yeah, usually region games are Tuesdays and Fridays, unless you got – last week they did it because Clinch had a Saturday doubleheader. They moved it up a day so they wouldn't have to have a long trip right after the game. It's a good thing, too, is that game lasted forever.
I'm telling you.
10 innings.
Good pitch.
Fouled off, so Patterson
hanging in.
Hanging in there. Jalen Griffith's doing his job, filling up the strike zone. So it's 2-2 here, top of the second. If you're just tuning in, we don't have any score yet. Wilcox in gray, Clinch in the red top, and pinstripe breeches.
Oh, that one got away from him, I think, Tim.
Well, if he didn't call time, that's ball 3.
Oh, did he call time?
If he didn't call time, that's ball 3. I think they got 3 and 2 on the board. So that was dangerous for Patterson because he didn't get the time call, but the pitch wasn't a strike. So he benefited from that. Oh. That ball's hit the left field. What a catch.
No,
he got away.
He got by the end of his glove.
Got away, sure did. I thought Landon Allen could hem that up, but Patterson comes up with a clutch single.
First
left
hit
field
of the day for Wilcox.
That plates Desmond Tisdale for the first run. So that was a curveball, and Patterson sat back and just lined one that was just out of reach of the shortstop.
Did it come off his glove, Tim?
I don't know. So Patterson's on at first, and over at second is Logan Luke. That's going to bring up number 5. Rhett Davis, who's the pitcher, so Wilcox is back at the top of the order.
And Tisdale was on second when that hit happened, wasn't it?
He was.
Boy, he booked, didn't he?
Well, 2 outs he's run on contact, too. You don't have to worry about double play. Otherwise, he probably would not have because he's worried about the shortstop jumping and catching and doubling him off. So
That's right.
with 2 outs, he's able to run without any, without any concern. Ground ball hit the third.
Oh, what a
Long
play.
play.
He got that one, Tim.
He
He
did.
got him.
Josh Pigler comes up with a tough play and just beats, able to get Rhett Davis at first for the third out of the inning, but not before. Wilcox gets on the board, so we played 1.5 here in Homerville, and it's 1-0 Patriots. Back in.
You're watching Creekbox TV. Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
Is Jesus Christ your steering wheel or your spare tire? Sadly, for many, it's a spare tire. We go through life not worrying about the consequences to our actions until we get into a bind. Then we call on Jesus to bail us out. For others who accept Him as their Lord and Savior, He is their steering wheel. They realize as they walk through life, He'll be with them step by step, guide them to their final destination, heaven and eternal life. Which one is it for you?
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a Southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Here we are on the bottom of the second. Clinch trailing 1-0. Leading off for Clinch in this inning is number 17, Brent Casey, the second baseman. Brent comes in to this week with a average of, let me find him here. Brent's hitting 277. Looks like he's behind 2 strikes and no balls here. Open up. Davis has got a good curveball, the right-hander for Wilcox. Ground ball hit towards second base. Second baseman comes up. Makes the play. Wow, that was a bang play. I thought that Clinch may have a shot at getting that one, but second baseman makes the play. The first for the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring up number 12, right fielder Gabriel Mars.
Gabriel's been batting pretty good this year, Tim.
Yep.
I think he's like 240, 250.
Right, well, look and see here. Pitch on the outside corner, taken for a strike. Gabriel Mars is, let's see, hitting 286.
Man, that's pretty good,
It is real good,
286.
especially in a situation where he's coming off the bench, which is a tough situation to do, not get many starts like he has. So
Good eye by Gabriel.
was curveball, pretty good curveball with just way out strike zone. Had a good break to it.
I know his daddy's here somewhere. I don't see that big orange hat. He might be on the road.
Might be on the way.
Yeah, but now he'll watch on Creek Box.
Right. So 1-1 to Morris.
Oh.
Fly ball hit toward the right field. Ball's going to twist and then gonna fall.
Oh, fair. It's going to fall,
Gonna
Tim.
fall for a base hit. Morris is going to go to second.
He's got some wheels on him, too, now.
So
I don't
Morris legs out a double.
Is that a hit now, Tim?
Yeah. That's a double down the right field line.
Good job.
That's out there, and they call that the Bermuda Triangle out there between first and second, and the out right fielder just can't get there. Well placed. So Clinch is in business with a runner on. Second one out, and that's going to bring up number 11, Josh Pigler. Pigler, third baseman, made a fine play there to end the second inning with runners in scoring position.
The pride of Manor. Good pitch.
Yes, sir. That umpire will let you know for sure.
Yeah, it just
That was a
echoes.
strike. Yeah. He probably going to need some of that Ricola after the game for that sore throat. Fisherman's friend or something, because he's bellowing it out.
Oh,
good
another
looking
boy,
curveball.
that
Wow.
was. Son, that thing dropped.
That was pretty right there now.
Nasty.
Josh is behind 0-2 quickly.
Well, I can't blame him for that one.
No, that's a good pitch.
No,
Another
just
curveball, a little low. That's a good pitcher's pitch here. Coaches don't like the pitcher when he's ahead 0-2 to throw it in the strike zone. He wants him to be off the plate or in the dirt. You don't want him to have a 2-strike hit.
That's going to
Ball
get mine,
bounces
Gable.
away, and Morrison's going to move to third. He's going to be safe.
Oh,
Oh,
Now, Tim, is it harder? Does it harder on a pitcher to throw a curveball? Does it hurt his arm more? Does it wear it out more?
not necessarily if he's throwing fundamentally sound, but the problem you run into with runners on base if it's in the dirt like that, you allow them to advance without the offense having to do anything.
Oh,
The ball's hit
good
towards
cut.
right field. That may play the run for the Panthers. Right fielder makes the catch.
Gable's
Throws
gonna
coming
tag.
into the plate. It's offline.
Oh, he's safe. He got under him.
It's offline, and
Oh,
right
what a
fielder,
play. Let's see
catcher
right
makes
here.
it. Catcher makes a great job. Ball's offline. He dives.
Oh, yeah. In Homerville, they're going to call him safe.
So
Tie goes to the
Morris
runner.
with the head first slide evens up the score at 1 apiece. So Josh Pigler does his job. Hits a sacrifice fly to right field to plate the RBI.
1-1 now. That was a big run.
Right, so that ball in the dirt, like we talked about, getting away from the catcher, has given Clinch a run because more than likely Morris would have been able to tag on that. It's going to bring up number 2, center fielder Darius Dorsey. Darius has come back from a knee injury here the last little bit. He hadn't played a whole lot, but he's still hitting .308. Ball hit hard.
There's a hit. Oh,
I think it's going to get through.
it did, Tim. No. Well, that's his hat on the ground. I thought that was the ball.
Yeah, that was a heck of a catch
that
by
was.
the shortstop, Cam Patterson. So he ends the threat with that line drive diving catch by Darius Dorsey to end the inning, but not before Clinch has scored to tie it up. So he's played 2 complete here in Homerville, and it's 1-1. Be back
Lee
in 60
Engineering
seconds.
and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
All right, Tim, we're back here at Cecil Barber Field with the score tied 1-1. Top of the third.
Right, we're going in top of the third, and Wilcox is back at the top part of the order. Number 4, Cam Coleman, who's the second baseman leading off. He walked in his first appearance of the game.
Good
Ground
pitch.
ball hit towards short. Landon Allen in the hole, long throw to first.
Oh, what a play by Stovall.
It sure was. That
Man,
was a long throw by Landon Allen, but
look at here.
Warren Stovall reaches out and picks one
That
to
is.
record the first out of the inning, and that's Jalen Griffiths is liking that because that ball could have been a base hit if it hadn't been for Allen making a great play.
Yeah,
and
he got robbed, Tim.
That's going to bring up number 10.
Mm.
The first baseman, Branson Owens. Yeah, that was a fine play. You know, that Landon Allen, just a sophomore, he's going to make a bunch of those before he leaves wearing Clinch County colors. Foul back.
Man, that's a hard catch to make that one bounce like
there
that.
Is.
You just close your eyes. And
well, Warren's played so long that he's, you know, the more you play, the more experience you get seeing those, and he just he had a pretty good idea what the ball was going to do.
Oh, interference. He got I think the bat made contact with
I think we got
Langston.
catcher's interference.
Yeah.
So what happened there, folks, is that the catcher interfered with the batter as he tries to swing. So when that happens, it's a dead ball, and the base runner is awarded first base and credited with a single.
I think Josh Lee is in the record books for being for getting the first most time.
I think he knocked the catcher's face mask off twice. He swung so late.
I think he told Coach Barber he could do that every time.
Told me that.
That's what he told
I can do it every time, Coach. It's going to bring up number 16, Clark Galens, I believe it is. Swing and a miss. He's the catcher.
Yeah, I'd seen that, Tim, when I wrote that down. That's how it's spelled.
Yeah.
I looked at that.
Maybe it's Galas. I'm not sure if somebody from Wilcox are watching can text it in. We certainly want to get it right because we don't want to slide anybody.
Good pitch.
Foul back. Runner was in motion, so that foul ball makes him go back.
I want to remind everybody we are live on YouTube now, so y'all can go watch us on YouTube. And you can text us right here. Give us a shout out. Let me and Tim know where y'all watching the game at. We enjoy finding out that.
Griff's ahead 0-2 here to the catcher for Wilcox County. One out, runner on first here in the top of the third.
Good.
Ball in the dirt. Good job blocking it by
was.
Langston Hendricks. That ball would have got through. That would have allowed the runner to move in scoring position.
Great job.
Beautiful day here in Homerville. Curveball outside.
Oh, did he get him? Boy, that was close, Tim.
No, I think he got in there. The umpire was not very demonstrative. If he
it got by him,
okay,
I guess.
I guess when they need to make the call. So he moves up to second on stolen base.
Yeah, we see Jim Stovall.
Takes the ball for ball 2, so it's 2-2 here to the catcher.
Up in the green
Clark
shirt.
Gaines.
Jim.
Ball hit toward right field. Gabe Morris give it a chase.
And that's
I think
going
it's
to go
out
foul.
Out of play.
Yeah, Jim filled in for us from Creekbox Saturday. Did a great job, him and Brad Register. Seemed set with his wife.
Right. We're glad they could fill in, help out. Alan and I were forced to work and weren't able to attend.
Got one out, Tim.
Yeah, one out here in the third.
Oh,
swing
he
and ball
slaps
gets
at
in the
it.
dirt. Langston Hendricks attempts to get the ball, but
it didn't go foul neither.
the catcher's able to get to first on the strikeout on that play, and Owens moves over to third. So Wilcox with runners on first and third here with one out. Jalen Griffiths made a nice pitch to strike him out, but the ball was in the dirt, and Langston Hendricks couldn't come up with it.
Now, you don't record that as a strikeout, then?
Strikeout and error on the catcher is what the book says. That's just one of the intricacies of scoring baseball. So, number 8, Brock White, the third baseman's up with runners on first and third, one out. First time that he came up, he walked. It was erased by when they bunted. Logan Luke bunted, and Warren Stovall made a fine play to throw him out at third. So it's a line drive back up the middle. No, Brent's Casey.
Oh, he hit him in the head. Brent's caught it and went to throw him out and hit him right in the back of the head, I think.
Yeah, that's another one of those naughty plays of baseball where Brock White hits a line drive to second for the second out. and the runner was running, and as Brent Kaysen went to throw it to first, the ball ricocheted off him, which allowed Branson Owens to score. So Wilcox has got a 2-1 lead with 2 outs and a runner on.
Need to give a shout out to Panthers from AC Cooper here at the Rec Park. Go Panthers. All right, AC, we appreciate that.
Tuning in.
The rec director here in Homerville.
Tisdale's on the swing.
Oh,
Slow roller.
Hard play, and they're not going to get him, Tim.
Slow roller, no, with his speed, that's an infield hit, and it's a great attempt, but he's in with an infield single. So that's going to put Gaines at second. And Tisdale at first for 2 outs. That's another tough piece of luck. So Jalen Griffiths had a little rough luck. He's made some good pitches, but had some rough luck this inning. So Logan Luke, number 15, who's the right fielder, comes up with him in the scoring position. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Good-looking pitch by Jalen.
And Wilcox only has 2 hits. They've scored 2 runs. So that's where it comes back to bite you with that strikeout. Gets past the catcher.
That's right. That's right. And then the ball ricochets off the runner, which should have been a double play. Remember, line drive to Brent's.
Yeah. So that you can't. He's not out by contact.
No, it's just in play. You know, I mean, if he threw up his hands or something, you know, and jumped in front of the ball, it'd be different. But that's just bad luck.
In kickball, he'd have been out.
That's right. But he's
that was a great catch. I don't know how Brent's caught that.
He kept the inning alive with using his helmet.
Yeah.
Tough way to do it if you're the runner, but
ball
solid. Hit toward left center.
That
ball's gonna fall. That ball gets by Dorsey. That means that
they're gonna score 2 more, Tim. Tisdale's gonna come all the way around.
So with 2 outs, that single by Luke to left field gets by center fielder, and it ends up being a double. And that's going to plate both Gaines as well as Tisdale, all who's running with 2 outs on the pitch. So all of a sudden now,
that
Patriots have taken a 4-1 lead.
And that error has cost the Panthers 3 runs.
Yeah, we've been out of the inning. So, and they're still hitting with a runner on second, 2 outs. Then Bo King, who's the next batter, number 2, the left fielder, takes one off the shoulder.
And, you know, Jalen's done a good job, Tim. They've just been
see a visit by Coach Douglas. He's trying to calm people down, just to say, you know, hey, relax. Y'all have done a pretty good job. It's just been some strange occurrences that have got us in this situation.
You know, we're in the top of the 3rd, and the Panthers are
behind 4-1.
We've already played once. Wilcox and Clinch has over in Rochelle, and Panthers won that one. You said 12-2.
I believe that's correct.
At the beginning of the year, so hard to beat a team twice.
That's
Tim.
right, and that brings up the shortstop, number 1, Cam Patterson, who had a solid single in the second, which scored Eccles. I've got Eccles on the brain. We played him twice in 4 days.
That's
Wilcox put them on the board, so dangerous hitter. He took a curveball and laced it to left field for a single. Ground ball hit toward first. Looks like that ball's going to get through for a base hit. Here comes the throw to the plate. And they hold the runner at third.
That's 3 hits in a row, Tim.
And that was a big benefit, him not trying to score 2 outs. He should have been moving on the swing, so Clinch does catch a break there.
Gabriel come up throwing.
Yeah, it was a good throw. But he should have been running on contact, or normally is. So anyway, that nevertheless, bases are loaded, and they're at the back of the top of the order with Rhett Davis, the pitcher. Takes a curveball high. Davis has struck out and flied out to the third baseman. Bases loaded, Clinch in a jam, already giving up 3 this inning. Looking to stop the damage. That ball hit towards center field. And that one's going to fall for a base hit. And they score 1 more. So all of a sudden,
that's 4 hits in a row, Tim.
Wilcox has woke up with the bats. Luke scores from third.
Back-to-back hits.
King goes to third, Patterson to second, and Rhett Davis at first. That's going to bring up number 4, Cam Coleman, who started all this.
And he gets the corners in. Frankie Kaysen said, there that is. He's watching on Creek Box. We appreciate that. He got 2 on him now,
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
he,
right.
Tim?
That's a ball and 2 strikes, I believe.
Jalen trying to get out the inning. That error has cost the Panthers 4
Ball hit
runs.
softly in front of the plate. Long throw.
Finally.
Finally, Clinch gets out of it, but not before. Wilcox puts 4 big runs up, so we played 2.5 innings. Wilcox with a 5-1 lead here in Homerville. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has been setting the standard in South Georgia for quality orthopedic and medical care for over 25 years. We don't get to choose when injury or illness will strike, but when they do, the board-certified physicians here will work hard to make sure you recover as soon as possible. Remember, Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has a walk-in clinic where you can get help quick, and special bumps and bruises clinic where middle school and high school athletes can get the best of treatment, even on Saturday mornings after the game. Valdosta Orthopedic Associates, Valdosta, Georgia. Homerville Feed and Seed can provide nearly all of your farming-related needs, including seed, corn, bulk fertilizer, herbicides, insecticides, and a large variety of other farm products. Evalie and Nick want to remind you that you do not have to shop out of town to find the lowest prices. Our prices are as low or lower than any of the
All right, Tim, we're back here at the bottom of the third. Panthers trail 5-1, brother.
Langston Hendricks, number 22, who is the catcher leading off, and he takes a called strike for the first pitch. Wilcox came out and swung the bat last inning, Allen.
Man, and they recorded 4 hits last inning. They got a total of 5 for the game.
Some of them were just back-to-back swings. So Clinch needs to wake up the bats here and try to make a dent in this score.
5 hits and 5 runs. That's what you want in it, Tim.
It is, and you throw in a error there like we had, and a tough play where we had a double play and the ball ricocheted off the runner. It's just kind of one of them odd innings, but that happens in baseball.
A little inside.
So 3-1 to Langston. I'm sure Coach McDuffie over there, after getting the big lead, does not want to walk the leadoff batter, who's the 9th hitter.
Oh,
ball hit hard towards center field. That's going to be a base hit.
That is. Good job by Langston.
Langston comes in with a solid single to center field to start the third for the Panthers. So the Panthers are working to.
And Langston's 2 for 2 tonight.
Working to get into that lead. That's going to bring up. Warren Stovall. I think that was Langston's first at bat tonight, Alan.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I thought he had a double. Brother,
No.
my bad.
That was last night he did. So Warren Stovall's up here with 1 out. 1 on and nobody out. Warren again hitting .430 for the year. Was going into yesterday. Don't really have the updated stats, but it couldn't have changed much. Might be a little higher because he had a couple of hits last night, I believe.
Long delay. Good pitch.
Nice curveball for a strike by Davis. Davis is kind of a deliberate worker. He checks the runners, gives them a good look.
Got
Throw back to first.
Panthers
Hendricks
have
is
a
back
runner
in
on
town.
number 9.
Yeah, I think that might be Creer. Is that right?
Yeah.
He's a runner for the catcher, Langston Hendricks, playing speed-up rules. Try to hurry the game along.
Good
outside
eye.
1-1. That way the catcher can already start getting his equipment on, and when the inning's over, he can get out there. We don't have to wait on him to get ready. So Stovall with a 1-1 count here. Clinch trailing 5-1 here in the bottom of the third. Wilcox has swung the bats well.
Oh, boy.
Ball tailed inside, so it's 2-1. Wilcox has put together 4 hits in the last inning, didn't he?
Yeah. Looks like the Panthers are warming up a pitcher over here on the.
Right, we got a pitcher getting ready. And I'm thinking that it's not Warren, because Warren's at the plate. It may be Josh Griffiths.
Yeah.
Good
Good eye.
curveball a little outside. Warren smartly takes it for a 3-1 count. You know, you tell your hitters a lot of times not to swing at the curveball unless you get 2 strikes. And then you have to swing with 2
That's
strikes
right.
just to protect it. And that way you don't hit something weakly or swing at a pitch that's not in the strike zone. Ground ball hit towards shortstop. Shortstop fields second.
Got him. Got him.
Oh,
Double
double
play.
play.
Yep. Boy, that was pretty, Tim. I mean, it was close.
It sure was. So Davis, benefit of a double play. Hard hit ground ball by Stovall.
That would have been big with no
Yeah, it
outs.
would have. So that's 2 outs on that double play. 6-4-3. Shortstop to second to first. So Jalen Griffiths comes out with 2 outs here. What looked like a promising inning for Clinch doesn't look quite as promising now. Curveball in the dirt. Good attempt to block it by the catcher for Wilcox over there, Mr. Galis.
See the shadows of the trees.
It is. That's a good-looking picture of the outfielder.
Yeah.
Field's in great shape.
Oh,
Hard hit ground
hit.
ball toward third.
It's going
I
to get
think
out. Did it go foul, Tim? No? Yep.
They're going
went foul.
reeling back. Must have just been foul. Ball was hit well down the left field line, but just foul. So Griffiths goes back to the plate with a 1-1 count. Looking to try to keep this inning going with a base hit or more.
Need to start scoring a run here. Catch up. Oh, that was a pretty
Curveball hit
pitch.
toward third. Third baseman comes up with the play, throws to first.
Got him.
And that's going to retire the Panthers here in the third. So we played 3 complete here in Homerville. Wilcox County with a 5-1 lead.
Well, thank you for tuning in to Creek Box tonight to watch the Clinch County Panthers play. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in wins and losses, but at the end of the day, it's all just a game. The only thing that matters in life is, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? The Bible says that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Lutz, Brown, Piegler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Piegler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers! Homerville Jewelers on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces, and can perform jewelry repair. No need to shop out of town. We can supply all of your gift and jewelry needs. Let Vicki Young and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Come out to Lolita's for the best cold treats and hot sweets around. You'll be glad you did. Located on Highway 84 East in Homerville, Lolita invites everyone to enjoy our outdoor seating, our New Orleans-style snowballs, and fresh mouth-watering beignets. Don't forget our tasty chili dogs. For your convenience.
All right, Tim, we're back here, top of the fourth.
That
Panthers.
ball hit deep to left field.
And that's
back
out of
against
here.
the fence.
That's gone. That is
I think
gone,
that might be
brother.
a home run. It is. So the first pitch leading off to third. The big first baseman, Branson Owens, takes one over the left field wall for a home run. That extends the lead to 6-1. for Wilcox. Wilcox definitely brought their hitting shoes tonight, and they got them laced up. So that's going to bring up the catcher, number 16, Clark Galis. That's what, the 6th or 7th hit for Wilcox?
That is the 6th hit, brother. The 6th hit.
And Jalen Griffiths has been pretty good this year. This is a oddity to see him getting roughed up like this.
And, you know, it wasn't all on him. He just some freak plays here a couple innings ago. It is.
And, you know, whenever you get a break like that, all of a sudden it can open up the gates offensively. That's kind of what's happened. Now Wilcox is free swinging. They got a big lead and not much pressure on them right now. Big swing. The catcher comes up empty, so it's 2-1. Not the opening 3 innings that Clinch County was looking for tonight.
No, the fans are just getting out here, and I know they're in shock to see the Panthers down 6-1.
They're wondering if the scoreboard is backwards.
Yeah.
Ball hit hard toward right center.
That's going to get down to
Darius
him.
Dorsey
runs. Oh, what a catch. Did he
Makes
get
a
it?
diving catch. I think he came up with it. Wow, that was a saving catch because that was a sure double.
Look at there. Boy, just a great catch.
It was, and nobody happier about that than Mr. Jalen Griffiths because that would have
back-to-back. That would have been a home run and a double.
And then a double. So, nevertheless, though, Wilcox continues to sting the ball. Number 8, Brock White, the third baseman, coming up. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. And White so far today walked and lined out to the second baseman. I think he started that crazy double play that wasn't a double play, that ricochet ball.
Yeah.
Ball hit hard toward third.
It's going to be a hit,
ball bounces over the third baseman. So that ball is going to...
Oh, and it got by Brent. Boy, and luckily he had already come back to first, Tim.
Well, Warren Stovall backing up. So another base hit for the Patriots. Puts Brock White at first, and boy, that diving catch by...
Yeah, that would have scored a run.
That would have scored a run, and look who comes up.
I'm telling you. Tisdale.
Number 3, the center fielder Tisdale, who is a stout-looking individual.
Oh, and
ground ball hit back to the middle. They're going to try to get one in the ball, I think.
Oh, did they get him?
No,
I'm looking.
So.
I don't think they – yeah, finally. He said they got him, Tim.
I wasn't sure about that, to be honest with you. But
10
anyway, we'll take it. We'll take it. So Tisdale hits a ground ball to short for fielder's choice, and that forces Brock White at second. Shortstop flips it to Landon Allen and flips it over to Brent Kaysen for the second out. That's going to bring up number 15, Logan Luke, who is the right fielder. Ball hit the first. Foul ball. Foul ball. Warren Stovall makes the play, but it's just on the foul side of the line. So Logan Luke comes back with a second chance. New life here at the plate.
One thing about it, the Panthers are going to have to start scoring runs next inning.
They're going to have to start scoring in bunches, too.
Ooh. We did throw it. I didn't think he was even going to try to attempt to throw it, but he did.
That pitch was outside, and Jalen tried to make, or Langston tried to make a play on it, but Tisdale gets in the second with a stolen base. So base hit would probably score him. So we need the ball hit high in the air and short second base.
Somebody called it.
Oh my goodness, we got a collision.
But he called it. Brent Kaysen called it. Great job, concentration.
It sure is. That's 2 fine catches by the Panthers to limit the damage here in the top of the fourth with that home run, leadoff home run by Branson Owens. But we've played 3.5 going to the bottom of the fourth with Wilcox County with a 6-1 lead.
Shack Cafe is now open in Pearson, Georgia. For the best breakfast and lunch buffets in South Georgia, check out the Shack Cafe. You can dine in, order takeout, or use our fast and efficient drive-thru. We have a wide variety of meals, sandwiches, and burgers. Oh yeah, and after breakfast and lunch at the Shack Cafe, drive on over to the Country Cabin Steakhouse for dinner. Just off the Pearson-Douglas Highway, we are known for the best steaks and seafood in South Georgia. And don't forget, the Country Cabin Steakhouse can host all of your holiday parties, events, and meals.
Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor at Trinity Baptist Church. Man, Jesus has dramatically changed my life. And I want you to know he'll do the same for you if you'll give him that opportunity.
Lights Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas has the cheapest prices in South Georgia and a huge inventory of new and used gas and electric golf carts and off-road vehicles. Mike's also has parts and accessories and proudly serves customers across the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Whether you stop into our store or shop with us online, we have everything you need for Can-Am, Easy Go.
All right, Tim, we're back here at 6-1. Panthers, we're in the bottom of the fourth. Panthers trail.
Kyle Hendricks is your leadoff hitter. The left fielder, number 3, he doubled in his first time tonight.
Oh,
ball hit
man,
hard.
that's hit
high and
hard. Look out.
Back to left.
That's going
Back
to get
to
out of
left.
here.
I think that'll
Big run
you
there,
can
Tim.
put that one on the board. That's Kyle's second home run. He had a big home run down at Eccles County the other night. So Clinch rebounds, matching the home run that Eccles hit on the first pitch of the top of the fourth. So that's going to make it 6-2. And Duncan Lutz, number 5, the DH who's hitting for Landon Allen, the shortstop, comes up. Kyle Hendricks, who just hit the home run, is 2 for 2 with a double and a home run. So I'm sure his average is going to jump from what it was listed at, and it was listed at 322, so I'm sure he's jumped on up. Lutz hitting. Line drive.
Another hard hit. Back, off the wall.
That's going to be a double for Lutz. Lutz digging for second. He's going to come in there with a stand-up or a sliding double, so Clinch has woke up the bats a little bit here. Back-to-back swings has been a home run and a double for. What are we doing here? Okay.
Taking off his
Coach
pad.
McDuffie from Wilcox coming out to have a word with them. And
he don't have that many pitches, though, Tim. I mean.
No, he's done a good job. But, this is the second time through the order people have seen him, so sometimes after you've seen him once, you kind of figure him out. They did that with Jalen. Coach McDuffie's he played at Georgia Southwestern. He used to coach at Hawkinsville, and then he's from the Rochelle area and went back home.
Tim, we got a break here. I want to remind everybody to watch the Creek Box lineup on Sunday mornings. You can catch Brother Austin DeLoach at 9:30 and Brother David Johnson immediately after on Creek Box regular programming. Then watch the Trinity Baptist Church Sunday morning service live at 11. If you know of any church or minister that would like to be a part of Creek Box Sunday mornings, contact me, Tim, or Mr. Berrien, and we can hook you up there.
All right, we're in business here. Clinch is in the fourth with a leadoff home run and then a double by Lutz, so that's going to bring up Brent Cason.
Oh, and that's going to move him over.
And the ball gets by the catcher, so that means that's going to allow Lutz to move to third. So that pitch was well in the dirt, and there wasn't a whole lot that the catcher could do about that. So Brent Cason hitting.
Scott Lacease is watching at home. Give him a shout out. Him and little George.
Ball outside. Wow.
Oh, man. It's a little low.
That inning, that strike zone's getting a little bit wider. Brent comes in hitting 277.
Oh, and that was a little high.
Yeah, that was. I'm thinking that this may be
his last inning.
It could be because he doesn't look quite as effective as he has in the earlier innings. Brent's hitting with two balls and 1 strike count.
Yeah, and
that's a line drive. It's going to get 2 for a base hit between first and second.
And so that'll make it 6-3 now.
Clinch responds with 2 runs so far here in the fourth. 1 out. It's a big clutch single by Brent Cason.
And that'll be the 6th hit for the Panthers.
That'll bring up Gabriel Morris, who is the right fielder, night number 12, hitting with a man on first.
He had a big hit his last at bat.
Yeah, clutch base hit by Brent Kaysen there to plate the run.
Gabriel did a good job sliding home for the first run for the Panthers.
If I look up here, the Panthers still don't have an out.
Yeah, I know it.
Had 3 consecutive hits. Home run, a double, and then a single.
Catcher's going to come out and I guess they're messing the signals up or something. They're talking about it anyway.
Well, sometimes that comes from the dugout. Coach can't go out there and visit again. Only get so many visits before he has to pull him. If he tells, he can holler at the catcher, and the catcher can go out and tell him something. So, Brent Kaysen at first here, with nobody out in the 4th. Clinch has come back with 2 runs.
Throw it over it.
Clinch is clapping, so I guess he was safe.
Yeah, he got back in time. Back again.
Yeah, he's going to end up not careful. He's thrown it back, thrown over there with a lot of velocity.
Yeah.
He's able to sail one down in the bullpen and put another runner in scoring position.
It'll be hard to pick Brent Kaysen off, too. He does a good job. Oh, good cut by Morris.
Sure was. Makes it a ball and a strike here. This game suddenly momentum is switched back to the Panthers after Wilcox seized it with a 4-run inning. Clinch has put 2 on the board so far and still with nobody out. Curveball, excellent block. But Brent Kaysen is able to get a good read on that ball and move to second on the ball that's in the dirt, even though the catcher was able to come up with it. So Clinch got another runner scoring position. That's one thing Clinch does. They read you teach your runners to read the fly of the ball. If it looks like it's in the dirt, be in a position to be able to move up. They've done a good job of that all year.
Oh.
Ball hit towards center field. Fairly deep. Tisdale's going to make the catch. Brent's is going to bluff.
Yeah. Good throw. Look at that throw.
You don't want to make the last thing you want to do is make that into a double play. So Gabe Morris hit it well to center field.
Man, what an arm he had.
But he hit it to the wrong man. Because Tisdale can cover some dirt out there. That's going to bring up number 11, Josh Pigler, who's the 3rd baseman. So Clinch recorded the first out, still with a runner in scoring position. Brent Kaysen down at second after that RBI single. Big curveball falls in there for a strike.
Man, he threw curves to Josh last time he was at bat. I mean, he's still got a lot of movement on that ball.
That's the 3rd pickoff attempt there for Davis on Brent Kaysen. Apparently he doesn't like the way Brent looks out there.
Good eye.
Good block in the dirt.
Oh, he's going over Tim, and he's there.
Safe.
Let's see. No.
He's there. He didn't call him.
Well, last time he delayed like that.
That's a good read by Brent Kaysen to move up on that breaking pitch. And it was a pretty good throw.
Dropped the ball. Yeah, he
pretty good
safe.
throw by the catcher, but still, Kaysen pedals in there to 3rd, so Clinch is 90 feet away from making this a 2-run game. Ground ball fouled off by Josh. And with the infield back, like Wilcox has, a ground ball hitting anywhere but 3rd or 1st is probably going to play the run, even though it might result in an out.
Oh, he's going to
high
slap
hopper
that
towards short. Going to be a hard play on Pigler, and he's going to be safe.
No, he got him.
He calls him out, but nevertheless, another run scores. That makes it 6-4. Pigler was fast down the line, but Cam Patterson got the throw over there, and they looked to me like it could have went either way, but it did not go Clinch's way. So, but nevertheless, Clinch comes up with another run. That's the That was only our second out.
Oh, all right. I thought we were at it then.
Now, Clinch has put 3 big runs on the board to make this a tight game, 6-4. 2 outs here in the fourth, and Darius Dorsey swinging. The ground ball hit up the third baseline is going to be foul. Even the ball and the strike. So this has got all the makings of a barn burner here, Alan.
Yeah, we talked about it. The Panthers needed to score a couple of runs this inning, and they've already scored 3. So
well, we weren't sure how they'd respond down 6-1. You know, that tells you a lot about the chemistry and the makeup of this team. That they didn't panic and was able to come back and score 3. And that was started out by Kyle Hendricks, who hit that monster home run to left to open up the inning.
And we should be getting close back to Kyle here.
When Darius Langston, then we'll be back at the top of the order.
Time.
Darius calls time. Darius, like we said earlier, nursing that knee injury, but he's still hitting over 300 the first time up. Darius lined out that the shortstop made a jumping. Michael Jordan would have been happy with that.
Oh,
with
what
his
a pitch.
elevation, it was. He
Boy, that
jumped
was
high.
pretty.
Patterson robbed him of a base hit, so that makes it 2-2 here.
Oh,
Foul back, curveball. Darius gives it a ride down here by our trailer, and
hit the concrete and the pitching and the
Yeah.
batting cages. I heard it.
swing and a miss.
I think he got a. No, he didn't get a. Yeah, he did. I thought he got a piece of it, Tim.
Well, he stays alive with that foul ball. If the catcher could have hung on that tip, it'd be a strikeout, but it got loose, so Darius has new life here with 2 strikes, and see if he can take advantage of it.
Good eye. Full count now, ain't it, Tim?
We'll make it full with 2 outs. Clinch looking to get another base runner here and have an opportunity to try to make this a 1-run game.
You don't want to put Dorsey on neither.
No, Langston had a solid base hit his last time up. That's a curve.
Boy, that's a strike. There
No
he
doubt
got
about
him.
that.
Yeah, that was a pretty pitch.
Dorsey looked like it froze him. He thought it was going to be high, and the ball dropped right in there. But Clinch has come back with 3 big runs here in the bottom of the 4, so we played 4 complete, and it's Wilcox County 6, Clinch County 4.
At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll, 912-490-7142.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
All right, Tim, we're back here, top of the 5th. The score is now 6-4. Panthers coming back.
Jalen Griffith's still on the mound. The 3 runs may have allowed him to go another inning to see what he does this inning. That's going to bring up the catcher, number 7.
I'm sure he'll be on
the left fielder, number 2, Bo King.
Short leash here.
Yeah, if he gets in any kind of trouble, they'll probably
getting high on this pitch count, Tim. I'm
well,
sure.
that we're getting late too in the game.
Pretty pitch. No, you
Low.
don't call it low.
He likes that one on the outside corner. He might give it to him, but
Yeah, that's right. There it was. Langston was waiting on him to call that one a
I
strike.
think he let him look at it a long time, too, but couldn't get the umpire to jump on that one. So it's 3-0 to Keene leading off the fifth here.
Good. Oh, man. Gonna draw a walk.
So the leadoff batter for Wilcox is on to start the fifth. That's going to bring up Cam Patterson, who's 2 for 2. He's had 2 singles. The shortstop man made some fine plays.
And Lee's going to come out.
Douglas is coming out.
Remind you that
I think that's going to be it for Mr. Griffiths.
Yeah, I think you're right. We're live on YouTube now. You can watch us on Creekbox or YouTube. And I want to remind everybody that Creekbox will be starting our nightly news very soon. We need people to send us video clips or anything you think might be newsworthy. Just video on your cell phone. If you have any announcements you want us to make, let us know, and we'll be glad to do that for you. Just give us a call at 912-550-5039, and we also want you to watch the Science Saturday night. Each Saturday night on Creekbox, it's the 25th anniversary of the Hubble telescope. So, man, that's very interesting. Y'all watch that. No. Panthers are getting ready to put a new pitcher in, it looks like, Tim.
Yeah, we got Josh Griffiths coming in. I'm not sure what they're going to do to the lineup because somebody's going to have to go out.
Oh, Josh wouldn't. Sometimes he's on third.
He
That's
won't know
right.
because Pigler's over at third. So looks like Jalen's moving to right field. Oh, he probably went in for Gabe Morris. That's probably what happened. And they put Jalen will go to right, so Josh Griffiths will hit in Morris's spot.
And it's been I think Griffiths pitched Saturday. Did a pretty good job
did.
Saturday.
He
Got
did.
the win.
We still have Warren Stovall who's eligible to pitch today if need be. So
He'll give him a couple of pitches here, Tim, to warm up. Let's see. Let's go Wilcox, all the way from Rochelle, Georgia. Got a shout out, Tim. We appreciate y'all giving us
if you
a
could
text.
give us a pronunciation or spelling on the catcher. We having a hard time deciphering his last name. So we got a pitching change for the Panthers. Josh Griffiths comes in relief of Jalen Griffiths. And he's going to face Cam Patterson, the shortstop for Wilcox. Cam's 2 for 2 tonight with 2 singles. Swung the bat real well. Clinch doesn't need to allow any more runs right now. They've pedaled back in it at 6-4. He's squaring the bunt, and then we've picked a man off. We picked him off. Now let's see. We got a rundown coming.
Oh, he's in no man's land.
The more throws you make, the scarier it gets.
He's not going to get by Dorsey.
There you have Dorsey, the center fielder, comes in. So that's not a textbook pick-off. You only want one throw, but it's an outstanding job by the Panthers for everybody to get involved. So.
Yeah, everybody on the team touched it, I think.
So that's the first out, and I'm not going to try to score that one. It'd be 9-2 to 3-1 to 4 to whatever. So it's just the first out with a pickoff. So Patterson squared to bunt, and the runner anticipated him bunting, and Griffith saw him with a big lead and threw over, and that started the rundown. Used to be called a pickle when I was coming up.
A little outside.
Makes it 2-0 to Patterson. Clinch needed to retire that runner.
Oh,
another hard hit ground ball to second, and that ball's going to get off of Brent's case. I'm not sure if it took a bad hop or exactly what happened, but Cam Patterson has swung the bat very well. He's on for the third time tonight. That puts him back at the top of the order with Rhett Davis.
That's the 8th hit.
Who's the pitcher for tonight? The ball was hit pretty crisply towards second. That ball gets by Jalen, or gets by Langston, so it's going to go all the way to the fence, and that's going to allow Patterson to move to second. So Wilcox is the runner in scoring position. Leadoff batter Rhett Davis up.
Panthers just got back into the game. They don't need to give up another run here. Wilcox
Langston going out there to try to get things straight with the new pitcher.
Six to 4 here. Wilcox leading the Panthers here in Homerville.
Top of the fifth.
Oh, he called time, Tim.
No, he didn't throw up his hands.
Well, I
Umpire
guess-
doesn't throw up his hands. Time didn't call.
Well, they didn't have a strike, though. That was a one we give away again. Second time that's happened to the Panthers. Oh, good pitch
Big
there.
cut. I'm not sure what. I think it's 1-1's the count. There we go. Thought that's what it was. I think it may. 1-1.
Yep, 1-1.
Maybe he did call time because that was the third pitch to the batter. Davis looking to try to move Patterson from second.
Inside.
So it's going to make it 2 balls and a strike. Wilcox trying to answer the 3 spot that Clinch put on him in the bottom of the 4th.
No, pretty pitch. Oh, I thought that was right down the middle, Tim. I must have been off a little bit.
All right. I guess that makes it 3-1. I thought that was a strike at the top of the strike zone, but Langston said the umpire said it was a little high.
That's going to draw a walk for Wilcox. Good job watching by the Patriots.
Patriots got 2 men on base now. Got Cam Patterson down at second, Rhett Davis at first, 1 out, and they're getting close to the top of the order. Well, they're number 2 in the order now. Number 4 at second baseman, Cam Coleman.
He's done a great job tonight for the Patriots.
He
Squares up
bunts
the
a good
bunt.
bunt up the third baseline.
Pretty.
It's going to be a
Textbook.
long throw, and my goodness, he throws the
Man.
ball away. That's going to allow 1 run to score.
2. Tim
Possibly
is
2.
going to
There's a
get
big round. Nope.
Boy,
Hustle over here by Darius Dorsey. Holds it off, so the bunt by Cam Coleman is mishandled by the pitcher. And that's going to allow Patterson to score from second. That's going to allow Bo King to go all the way to third.
another error by the Panthers.
All the way to third, and that's going to put Cam Coleman at first. And up comes Branson Owens, who hit a home run the last time up. So Wilcox gets 1 of those runs back that Clinch scored to make it 7-4.
Bases
Still
loaded.
only 1 out.
Bases are loaded with 1 out. High pitch in there for Griffiths. Nowhere to put one now.
No, because it was the runners on first and second, so 1 scored. So Clinch with the infield in, so they're trying to cut off any runs. A ground ball, they'll try to get an out at the plate, not let Wilcox extend that lead any.
Wilcox has just showed up tonight, and they played some great baseball. They've got off the bus swinging bats. There's
That ball's
another
hitting
hard
hard
one.
hit down the right field line, but out of play. Big swing by Branson Owens. Makes it a ball and 2 strikes. I'm sure Coach Douglas would like to see him recorded without anything happening. The big number 3 hitter, the first baseman, who hit a long home run to open up the 4th inning.
Ooh, boy. Close.
Curve ball just inside.
You don't want to hit one now, Tim.
No, that ball there was not far from being called strike 3, and that would have been a huge
Yeah.
help for the Panthers.
They need an out here. Good pitch
Yep,
by
that's
Griffiths.
there.
Got him.
It's on that outside corner that umpire likes, so a good clutch pitch by Josh Griffiths records the second out on one of the most dangerous hitters they have. So still, with the bases full, 2 outs here in the 5th, The catcher, Clark Galis, coming up. Clinch desperately trying to get out of here with just a 1 run that they gave up. Infield back now. We've got force everywhere, so. Check swing, taking for a ball.
See Josh's grandmother, Miss Bambi, up there. She's trying to help the umpire out just a little bit. Oh,
that ball hit hard toward left field.
And that's going to
fall. Ball's bobble. There's 1 run going to score. The second throw, the throw coming to the plate. He's going to be safe.
And
the runner moves into third, so at 2-run single,
it's
going to make the score back to 9-4. So Wilcox has answered with 3 spots of their own, and they're still hitting. So big single by Clark Galis. That scores Bo Keene from third. Scores Rhett Davis from second. And allows Cam Coleman to go all the way to third base.
Hard hit ball, Tim.
So that's going to bring up Brock White, number 8, who's the third baseman. Wilcox County has come to play baseball today, folks. They're swinging the bats. And this brings up ball in the dirt.
Panthers had just cut the deficit and got back in the game, and Wilcox says, hey, we ain't going to let you.
Ground ball hit toward third. Griffiths with the play.
Oh, got him.
Big out. Big out for the Panthers, so but not before. Wilcox scores 3 more to answer the Panthers, so we're going to the bottom of the 5th. Wilcox holding a 9-4 lead. Is Jesus Christ your steering wheel or your spare tire? Sadly, for many, it's a spare tire. We go through life not worrying about the consequences to our actions until we get into a bind. Then we call on Jesus to bail us out. For others who've accepted Him as their Lord and Savior, He is their steering wheel. They realize as they walk through life, He'll be with them step by step, guiding them to their final destination, heaven and eternal life. Which one is it for you?
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal. Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash.
All right, Tim, we're back here. Not before Wilcox put some more runs on the board. It is 9-4 now. Here we are in the bottom of the 5th.
Clinch is leading off Langston Hendricks. Langston get on. We'll be back at the top of the order. So Clinch desperately looking for base runners here, make things happen. Last inning, they had a good inning offensively. And Davis's first 2 pitches have not been near the plate, so he may be starting to tire a little bit.
Man, I want to give we got a lot of people viewing the game from Wilcox. We appreciate y'all tuning in to Creek Box and watching some great Class A baseball here between 2 good teams.
Coach McDuffie coming out. He's not liking what he sees. The first 3 pitches are not near the strike zone, and he doesn't want to give up any more lead runners, so he's going to bring in the first baseman, who I thought they probably would, who is
Yep, they're going to bring him in, and while we do that, Tim, I'm going to read some announcements. I want to remind you to watch the Creek Box lineup on Sunday mornings. You can catch Brother Austin DeLoach at 9:30 a.m. and Brother David Johnson immediately after on Creek Box regular programming. Then watch the Trinity Baptist Church Sunday morning service live at 11. If you know of any church or minister that would like to be a part of Creek Box Sunday mornings, contact me, Tim, or Berrien here at Creek Box. We'll be glad to hook you up with that. We want to remind everybody over in Rochelle, too, that Creek Box will be starting our nightly news very soon. That's for rural Georgia. You know, if y'all have something in Rochelle that's newsworthy, give us a call. Or video it with your phone, and you can send it to us if you think it's newsworthy. Just video your cell phone. If you have any announcements you want us to make, let us know, and we'll be glad to do that for you. Just give us a call at 912-550-5039. And this Saturday we have the Saturday night. Each Saturday night on Creek Box, it's the 25th anniversary of the Hubble telescope. That's a special. So interview a bunch of the astronauts that worked on the telescope. That's pretty interesting. We want y'all to watch that too. Jim, we got coming in pitching now?
The first baseman, Branson Owens coming in to pitch. They must be changing catchers because they're swapping out equipment. So I'm not sure.
Man,
the pitcher may went to catcher. I'm not sure exactly what we got here.
That's got to be hard to go from pitcher to catcher, man. You know, you pitch. He's done a great job today. He gave up 2, 4, 5, 6 hits and struck out 2, but he didn't have no walks tonight, Tim. So he's done a great job for Wilcox.
Now Branson Owens is big, hard-throwing right-hander who is by far the hardest thrower they have on the staff. I think he's a young man, a sophomore, I believe. No more than a junior. I think he's a sophomore, and they have high hopes for him. He's probably their closer, I would guess. I'm sure it's their other starter, but Coach McDuffie looking for him to get the ball in the strike zone and let his defense do some work for him.
Oh, we're all right. Thank you, Rochelle. They appreciate us here at Creek Box. And I want to remind, we got the pride of Manor, Josh Pigler, his grandmama, Miss Boyd. She watches Creek Box, and her brother lives in Pennsylvania, and he's got hooked on Creek Box up in Pennsylvania, man. We appreciate him tuning in and watching Josh and all the Panthers and all the Patriots. That's what we're proud of here at Wilcox. We bring you rural Georgia sports from all high schools from rural Georgia. Good pitch. Oh, he got him.
Branson Owens
outside.
Walks. He came in and inherited a 3-ball
That's right.
count.
Okay.
So that's tough to do.
That is.
So he allows Langston Hendricks to get the first leadoff runner, nobody out here in the 5th, and that's going to bring up the top of the order. And Warren Stovall snaps through the first. He's back in time. Stovall lined out to short to open the game and hit into a tough luck double play the last time up.
Oh, Tim. It's going to move Langston over.
That's right. So the pitching woes look like they're still continuing for the Patriots. And
that one just got away from the pitcher a little bit.
Yeah, like it stuck in his hand a little bit. And here again, he's like we talked before, when visiting teams get to the mound here, sometimes it takes a little adjustment. He's having to pitch in a stretch and came in inheriting a three-ball count, so it's not like he's opening the game and got a little bit of breathing room.
Outside.
The ball gets away. Looks like Langston's going to move over to third.
Well, you know, the catcher's come in. He was just pitching, so it's going to take him a pitch or two to get used to it.
I think he's the pitcher. I have to get a number and see. I haven't been able to see who that is, but so Branson Owens falls behind 2-0 to Warren Stovall, leadoff hitter for Clinch.
Oh, good
that
save
ball's
by the
in
catcher.
the dirt as well. So that's 3-0. So Clinch has not seen a strike in this half of the 5th yet.
Stovall talking to the umpire. I think it hit the catcher pretty hard right there. He did a great job stopping the ball. Kind of knocked the wind at him a little bit.
Yeah, I think he got hit in the tender spot.
Umpire's saying take your time. Well, they got the lights cut on here. They're warming them up anyway. tough kid, said, I'm ready, let's play ball.
Had a similar injury last night against Eccles to the catcher, and he had to come out of the ball game.
That was a hard hit last night.
So Clinch is in business with 2 men on, 2 opening walks, first and third. Langston's moved to third on a couple pass balls, and Warren's up, and that's going to bring up number 7, Jalen Griffiths, who is now the center fielder, I believe. Wilcox with a big 5-run lead here. They probably going to surrender and play an out for a base.
Caught the outside corner. That umpire clears his throat.
I mean, he does. He likes that pitch. It's low and outside too. He's fond of that. Maybe he was a pitcher and liked it when he played.
That's a hard one to hit anyway, isn't it? Oh, no, he didn't. I thought he might have balked for a second.
You can fake any base but first. And a lot of times that's just to see if the runner is going early. Like when you lift your leg, if he takes off, they call that 31 faking the third and throw to first.
Uh-huh.
A lot of times that's called from the dugout by the coach.
Well, they probably thought we got the run on right here, so that's why we're trying to do that.
Yeah, a lot of times people don't run on the first pitch, but they run on the second pitch. So, but I just about guarantee he's going to run on this pitch because they won't do that again.
Oh, pretty pitch.
Hard hit ground ball toward first. Going to get an out, but Clinch does score a run.
And you were right. So, an out for a run.
So Jalen Griffiths does his job and grounds out to the first baseman, but that allows Langston Hendricks to score. It's going to make it 9-5, and that allows Warren Stovall to move down to second. So Clinch with another runner scoring position, and that's going to bring up Kyle Hendricks, who is hot as a firecracker, doubled into first and hit a home run to open up the fourth.
Oh, and he's going to get hit here.
Curveball hits him, so that loads the bases. No, I'm sorry, makes it first.
Yeah, first and second.
I'm a little ahead of myself.
Langston scored. Yeah, he just scored. One out, though. So the
Duncan Lutz comes up, who had a solid double his last time up.
Off the fence.
It was a solid double. Clinch back in business here in the fifth.
Pretty pitch.
That's a strike.
Some heat on that one.
That's right. Wilcox is a little generous with walks early and pass balls, so that allows Clinch to attempt to get back in this thing.
Oh.
Fouled out of play.
I can reach
Makes
out
it
for that
0-2.
One.
Duncan the DH. He's hitting for number 10, Landon Allen, who's the shortstop for Clinch tonight.
Well, good eye. That was just a little out.
If it was a little lower, I think the umpire would have called it, but he don't like it that high. He likes that area, but he likes it a little lower.
I guess Duncan being 6'5", 6'6", had something to do with that.
Ground ball hit up in the middle, that might get through.
Good job by the pitcher.
He makes the catch. He makes the catch and is able to record the out at second.
Great job there by Wilcox.
Warren Stovall was able to pedal to third, but they cut down Kyle Hendricks at second for the second out. That's going to allow Lutz to be at first with the fielder's choice. So Clinch still with runners on the corners with 2 outs. So we'll see if they send them and try to create some pressure on Wilcox to try to record a run. That's going to bring up Brent Cason, number 17, the second baseman. He had a big RBI single back in the fourth as well.
Good pitch.
Yep.
Right down the middle.
With a strike. Now you might see a fake to third, back to first. This time it might get him if it did it again.
Oh, he got it, boy. I don't know about that, Tim. I think Wilcox had him.
Well,
Duncan.
you got to remember now, Duncan's about 6'14",
Let's see
going
right
back
here. We
in
got a
first.
pretty. It's either way. It could have went either way.
Duncan's got a long reach, though.
Oh.
Curveball. Duncan's running on the pitch.
Catcher did a great job for Wilcox, slapping the ball down.
Duncan moves to second. I think if they would have done their fake third going to first, they may have got Duncan. I think he was moving on the pitch. So Clinch has got runners on second and third.
Ooh, boy, just a little outside.
Second, third, so that's going to put the count in Brent's Cason's favor. 2-1 here. Base hit would be huge. That would cut the lead possibly to 2. Fouled out of play. Good cut by Brent's.
2 outs. Wilcox needing an out.
Panthers looking for a base hit. It'll get them back in distance of this one. They've already got one this inning to make it a 4-run game, 9-5.
We're running out of innings for the Panthers. Oh, good job by the catcher.
That's going to make it full, though.
Money pitch here for the Patriots.
Josh Griffith would be next. He'd be in place came in place at Gabriel Morris when he came to the mound.
Oh,
line
a
drive
solid
up the
hit.
middle. Shortstop
No.
makes the play.
And got him. Great job by Wilcox.
Cam Patterson, the shortstop, makes another clutch play. Throws out. Brent Cason at first. But not before the Panthers have scored 1. So after 5 complete, Wilcox holding a 9-5 lead.
Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has been setting the standard in South Georgia for quality orthopedic and medical care for over 25 years. We don't get to choose when injury or illness will strike, but when they do, the board-certified physicians here will work hard to make sure you recover as soon as possible. Remember, Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has a walk-in clinic where you can get help quick, and special bumps and bruises clinic where middle school and high school athletes can get the best of treatment, even on Saturday mornings after the game. Valdosta Orthopedic Associates, Valdosta, Georgia. Homerville Feed and Seed can provide nearly all of your farming-related needs, including seed, corn, bulk fertilizer, herbicides, insecticides, and a large variety of other farm products. Evalie and Nick want to remind you that you do not have to shop out of town to find the lowest prices. Our prices are as low or lower than any of those out-of-town companies.
All right, we're back here. Wilcox with the controlling. There's another hit by the Patriots. Oh, and that's going to get by Dorsey. Great job, and that is, I'm trying to get who that is, number 15 for Wilcox, and that is Logan Luke with a stand-up double, just rips one to right field. Great job for the Patriots. So he got a double. And that's going to bring Bo Keene for the Patriots. So no outs here. Wilcox, every inning, I mean, for the last 1, 2, 3, 4 innings, they have scored 9 runs. They have been able to tee off on Clinch County's pitching today. Oh, and Bo's going to try to bunt. He'll foul it off. So the Patriots have come to Homerville, and they have got off the bus, and from the minute they've hit the dirt, they've been playing today. This Region 2A is tough. Any given night, anybody can win. Bo's going to lay down a pretty bunt. Panthers try to get him at third and got him. They got the lead runner, Bo King, or Luke Logan, and Bo will bunt over the first. So the Panthers did what they wanted to do, get the lead runner. Close play. So that will put Keene on first. And that brings up Cam Patterson for the Patriots. Oh, a hard hit right over second base. So that'll move that'll move Keene over to second and put Patterson on first. Great job. Another hit for Wilcox. And that is going to be, let's see here, that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits today for the Patriots. Boy, they are hitting the ball. Good pitch by Griffiths. Just a little high. Tried to get it to drop. Rhett Davis is up for the Patriots. We want to appreciate everybody from Wilcox that's tuning in to Creek Box today, watching the Patriots. There's a high hit ball going to center field, and the Panthers will catch it. And that'll hold the runners at first and second. So that Davis will fly out for out number 2.
We got 2 outs here in the 6th. 2 outs here in the 6th. Cam Coleman, second baseman, going to be hitting with runners on first and second. Cam Patterson at first.
And he's done a great job all night.
Bo King down there at second.
Oh.
Fly ball hit to the infield.
And the Panthers
Third
are getting it
baseman
out.
comes in and makes the catch, so they're able to keep
no points that inning. Finally, after
Patriots
4
off
innings.
the board. They had runners in scoring position, so we played 5.5. We're going to the bottom of the 6th with Wilcox holding a 9-5 lead.
Well, thank you for tuning in to Creek Box tonight to watch the Clinch County Panthers play. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in wins and losses, but at the end of the day, it's all just a game. The only thing that matters in life is, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? The Bible says that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers! Homerville Jewelers on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces, and can perform jewelry repair. No need to shop out of town. We can supply all of your gift and jewelry needs. Let Vicki Young and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East Dame Avenue, Homerville.
All right, folks, we're back here in the bottom of the 6th. Clinch trailing by 4, 9-5. The pitcher, Josh Griffiths, is going to lead off here. He's facing number 10, Branson Owens, who started at first and came in relief. Rhett Davis last inning. Comes back and evens it up at 1-1. Good cut. Griffiths comes up empty. Panthers looking to try to get on the board here. They don't want to have to go into the 7th, needing 4. Wilcox has come swinging the bats today. They've hit as good up and down the lineup as most teams I've seen in the playoffs even. That's going to leave it at 2-2. Griffith's looking for a base runner. Fouls it back. Ball's high and outside, so that makes it 3 balls and 2 strikes here. Leadoff batter here in the 6th. Griffiths hits the ball toward right field. It's in the air. So, center field. Tisdale hems it up for the first out of the inning. So Griffiths works the count to full, but flies out to center field to open it up.
And he don't miss, Tim. Tisdale don't.
That's going to bring up number 11, Josh Pigler, who's done a good job. He's pretty well taken over third base, and he's done a fine job at the plate, in the field, and on the mound. Takes first pitch for a ball.
The pride of Manor.
2-0. The longer he's played, the more comfortable he looks.
Yeah. And he has played some baseball.
He's one of the most focused kids I've seen on the field. Is that pitch that umpire seems to like. He's called it there all night, so you can't complain. Might not like it, but it's a strike tonight to him.
Good eye.
That's 3-1.
A Pigler.
Owen's a fast worker. He gets the ball and throws it. He doesn't clown around much.
Good eye. Pigler a
Pigler's
walk.
able to work a walk. So Clinch has got a runner on with 1 out here in the 6th. That's going to bring up Darius Dorsey, who is the right fielder now, number 2. Dorsey is an outstanding bunter. Pigler at first is one of the fastest kids on the team and a good base runner. We might see if we might put him in motion and see what happens here. Clinch wants to get back to the top of the order. If they get Darius Dorsey and Langston Hendricks on base, they'll be back at the top. So that's the plan right now for the Panthers.
There it is, outside.
Pitch. He likes that pitch, doesn't he? You
I mean,
could throw it there all day, you'd be about unhittable.
Yeah. He's been consistent there with it.
Good opening pitch by Branson Owens. Big right-hander.
Another
good curveball.
Good
Outstanding job by the catcher to keep that thing in front. So Pigler had to stay at first, and that is number 5, Rhett Davis, who was the pitcher for 5 innings. So
that's got to be hard, man.
He's got to be a tough kid to go from the mound to the plate because snap throw to first, ball gets by him. So that's what happens.
Pigler go to second. He might. I think he was making a turn.
You know, in a situation like that where you got a 4-run lead, that throw really doesn't gain you a whole lot. Because now it takes away the double play and gives you an opportunity for a scoring situation.
Yeah, because Pigler can run now.
He is, but now you see a bunt, a base hit, whatever, and all of a sudden they're back on the board, and that cuts it to 3.
Ooh, just a little outside. It was a little too high for the umpire. He likes them low and outside.
He likes that low outside corner. He does. So Owens falls behind 2-1 to right fielder Darius Dorsey.
Good pitch.
Big cut, comes up empty. Owens throws a good bit harder than the first pitcher. He's a big old, good-looking, strapping kid, good farm boy-looking kid.
Yeah. Good pitch.
Ball's hit hard.
Squares around on it.
Line drive.
Oh, did they get the double play?
Shortstop makes it. That Patterson makes another fine play on the line drive.
Boy, what a
Dorsey,
play.
that's twice he's been robbed by the shortstop.
I'm telling you.
And he attempted to get
and it was close
Josh
getting that
Pigler.
double play. That's going to bring Wilcox coach out.
Coach McDuffie coming out to want to see exactly the angle he had because it looked different from him from the dugout. We couldn't see. We just tell it was a bang, bang play. And
well, it was hit so hard, Tim.
Right.
I mean.
Griffiths is, Pigler is fast, but Patterson, the shortstop for Wilcox, is equally as fast, and it was a foot race to the bag.
Big play for the Patriots, too, because that's 2 outs now.
The umpire saw it a different way. Like, that's not going to get you a whole lot there, but maybe it makes you feel better.
He's just buying a little bit of time for the pitcher, I think. Let him take a break, catch his breath. Because he's not going to change his mind, Tim.
No, never seen one do it yet. He might change his mind about where you're located at.
Yeah, that's right.
He might be sitting on that cheese wagon if he keeps on. So Clinch is still alive with a runner at second, 2 outs, and Langston Hendricks up. That's twice Darius Dorsey has lined out to shortstop Patterson, who's made tremendous plays. He's shown not only is he a good hitter, but he's an outstanding fielder as well. 2 outs here in the 6th. Clinch looking to try to cut into that 9-5 lead.
There it is.
There it is. That's the one he likes. Owens comes back with a quality pitch for a strike.
That's too high for him.
High.
Yeah, I'd break my neck swinging at them pitches.
Right.
They look good.
Good eye by Langston to lay off of that.
Tell you what, he does have some heat, Tim. You can hear it pop in the back of that glove.
Remember when he played it, I think, good
Oh,
pitch. I think he
good
might have
pitch.
played at Turner in middle school or something, but he was pretty well the class of the field when he was
Yeah.
out there. Langston behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, and he got him,
Swings at
Tim.
strike 3 on the pitch. It's up and out of the strike zone, but nevertheless, Wilcox is able to dodge a runner getting to second base. So we are. We're going to the top of the 7th. Wilcox holding a 9-5 lead.
Come out to Lolita's for the best cold treats and hot sweets around. You'll be glad you did. Located on Highway 84 East in Homerville, Lolita invites everyone to enjoy our outdoor seating, our New Orleans-style snowballs, and fresh, mouth-watering beignets. Don't forget our tasty chili dogs. For your convenience, Lolita's is open Monday through Saturday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Come cool off or heat up at Lolita's, East Highway 84 in Homerville. The Shack Cafe is now open in Pearson, Georgia. For the best breakfast and lunch buffets in South Georgia, check out the Shack Cafe. You can dine in, order takeout, or use our fast and efficient drive-thru. We have a wide variety of meals, sandwiches, and burgers. Oh yeah, and after breakfast and lunch at the Shack Cafe, drive on over to the Country Cabin Steakhouse for dinner. Just off the Pearson-Douglas Highway, we are known for the best steaks and seafood in South Georgia. And don't forget, the Country Cabin Steakhouse can host all of your holiday parties, events, and meals.
Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor at Trinity Baptist Church. Man, Jesus has dramatically changed my life. And I want you to know he'll do the same for you if you'll give him that opportunity.
Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas has the cheapest prices in South Georgia and a huge inventory of new and used gas and electric golf carts and off-road vehicles. Mike's also has parts and accessories and proudly serves customers across the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Whether you stop into our store or shop with us,
All right, here we are, top of the 7th, Tim.
Top of the 7th. Josh Griffiths facing their pitcher, Branson Owens, who hit a long home run and struck out his last time up on a ball that this kind of froze him. So he's ahead 1-0 in the count. Branson's come in and done a good job in relief.
Good pitch there by Griffiths.
That evens the count at 1-1. All caught the inside corner.
Another good pitch.
Big curveball, and Branson gives the big cut, but comes up empty. So Griffiths ahead of ball and 2 strikes here to lead off hitter in the 7th. Wilcox holding that 9-5 lead.
And they have just out hit the Panthers today.
They have come. They played a complete game.
Yeah.
Ground
Hard
ball hit toward third.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. I'll tell you something else. Owens gets down the line pretty good to be a big fella, too.
I'm telling you.
He's a good-looking athlete. I don't know if he puts on a pair of shoulder pads or not, but he'd look pretty in them, wouldn't he?
No, man. You know, and Wilcox has just had a break here or there. Man, they would be right here in the top 3 of the region.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, 1-2. Swing and a
Good
miss,
pitch.
ball in the dirt. Langston Hendricks comes up with it and
And
throws
got
out.
him.
So the first out in the 7th is recorded on a swing and a strikeout to Branson Owens. Ball was in the dirt, and Langston bounced out, got it. Owens tried to go to first, but he was not successful. So 1 out in the top of the 7th. That's going to bring up number 16, Clark Galis, I think it is. Sorry, folks from Wilcox, if I mispronounce it, but I can't hardly read the way it's written in the scorebook. For a ball, down low for a ball. Outside.
Good eye.
2-0.
The Patriots have scored every inning but 2 here tonight. Oh, and that's going to get by Langston. So Griffiths, those 3 balls here in a row.
Josh Pigler coming over, just calming down, telling him, hey, just throw it in the strike zone. Let us help you. 3-0. There it is.
Yeah.
I can tell you that one is automatic there.
The pitchers know where that corner's at on both teams.
You can go to that one whenever you need one. You're going to get one there. That makes it 3-1. Ground ball fouled back.
Griffiths fighting back,
makes it a full count. He's trying to help the Panthers best way he can, throwing the ball in the strike zone. But that hadn't been a good thing to do with the Patriots tonight because they've hit it all over the park and out of the park.
They have 3, 6, 9, 10 hits tonight, Tim.
They ought to be in double digits on hits.
Oh, that one got away. There's a walk.
And we've made a couple outstanding plays in the outfield to take a couple away.
Man, Dorsey.
Yeah.
That would add about another 3-4 runs for the Patriots.
That's right. So, Gillis is on at first. That's going to bring up Brock White. There's the third baseman, 1 out here in the 7th. Wilcox looking to add to their lead.
Time. Nope, the umpire didn't look. I don't know what that was, Tim.
Well, the umpire, if he doesn't have to grant time if he
he
feels
doesn't?
if he feels like the pitcher's fixing to throw. Just because you ask for time, it's not an automatic. Because if that was the case, people could step out all day long and delay the game. So they.
Oh, and
Ground
he
ball hit toward
one
third. It
hard.
could be a double play.
Oh, man. Great save by Brent to get the tag on him,
Yeah, I think the
Tim.
ball took him off the bag, but Brent was smartly able to make the tag. So Clinch avoids disaster on a hard hit ground ball to third.
And it was hit hard.
And Josh Pigler throws it to Brent Kaysen for the second out. That's going to bring up number 3, center fielder Tisdale.
And you don't need to go to sleep with him.
No. He'll wake you up. Check swing. He swings, but that's going to allow the runner to move to second.
So Wilcox is 1 hit away from adding another run here.
That's right. 2 outs. They're going to be running on contact. Tisdale, one of their better hitters as well.
Oh.
Ball hit hard, but I think it's going to be foul.
Yeah. He turned around on that one.
Yeah, he sent it right back, didn't he? So he's ahead. Griffiths is ahead 0-2 here to 2 outs in the 7th. It's trying to keep Wilcox off the board. Wilcox with that 4-run lead. Big pitch by Griffiths here. Swing, foul ball.
Yeah, he got a piece of it.
Tisdale hangs in there. Good looking curveball from Josh Griffiths, but Tisdale was able to get enough of it to get another opportunity.
Here it comes. Long. Oh.
Ball hit hard but foul.
I kept waiting for Tisdale to step out on that. Was a long
Well,
delay.
he does. You never know if the umpire's going to grant it with 2 strikes. You certainly don't want to take a call third strike thinking you got time out. So you about just got to wait him out in that situation. Much as you might not want to. That's just the way it is. Clutch pitch here. In the 7th with 2 outs. Wilcox threatening. Swing and a miss. That ball gets by.
You got to get
Langston
up.
Hendricks is going to make the play.
Got him.
Throws him out. So Clinch is able to retire the Patriots almost in order here in the top of the 7th. But here we go to the bottom of the 7th with the Panthers. Backs against the wall behind 9-5.
At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll, 912-490-7142.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
All right, Tim, if the Panthers are going to do something, it's got to start now, brother.
That's right. Back to the wall, down 4 in the bottom of the 7th. Clinch at the top of the order coming up. Warren Stovall looking to lead things off.
Down by 4. It's been a while since the Panthers have trailed going into the 7th inning. Since by 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. They trailed the other night.
Pitch right down the middle for a 1-1 count.
Stateville. That's where
right.
It was at.
Yeah, they scored the difference between scoring 4 and scoring 1. Isn't it?
Yeah. Good eye by Stovall.
Panthers need base runners anyway. Branson Owens, a big right-hander for Wilcox, just trying to throw it in the strike zone, let his defense work.
Pretty, a little
Just
outside,
missed.
I guess.
It looked like a good offering, but it's the outside, so that runs it to 3-1. Coach McDuffie with Wilcox would rather not put the leadoff batter on.
Oh, he's going to put him on. There's a walk.
So Warren Stovall coaxes a walk to open up the inning. So Clinch has started a rally here. It's going to bring up number 7, Jalen Griffiths.
Ooh, boy. High and
Balls
inside.
high and inside.
That's one of them you can't take for the team. Oh, and that got by him, Tim. That's going to move him over.
That's right. So that puts Stovall in scoring position. He scores it cut at 3, but more importantly, Jalen Griffiths ahead in the count.
Panthers trying to fight back here in Homerville.
Looking for runners and runs any way they can get it.
And, Tim, that is 7 balls in a row.
Well, he threw it. I think he threw 1 strike to Warren.
Did he?
Yeah.
And that's going to – nope, the coach. That's the catcher coming out to talk.
Coach probably told the catcher to go out and talk with him so he doesn't waste another visit. Kyle Hendricks would be on deck. Kyle's already had a big night tonight, 2 for 2, home run double, and then got hit by a pitch. So Jalen Griffith's looking to try to pass the bat back to Cousin.
And he's going to draw the
He's
wall.
going to do it. So Clinch is in business with runners on first and second. Nobody out here in the 7th. So Coach McDuffie pacing over there. All he wants is just to throw strikes and let the.
Now, Tim, do you
this one
put
gets
him
away-
on?
Oh,
you,
no.
You don't?
No.
He's already, I mean, he's been on base every time.
That's all right. He's liable to strike out. You don't want to put him on that. Just has another runner out there. Now, if you had first base open, you might pitch carefully to him. But this is a good time defensively to look for a pickoff to try to get you out of this. But Branson White having a little trouble finding the strike. Branson Owens trying to find the strike zone now.
There's a good pitch.
Good cut by Kyle. Kyle aggressive at the plate. Kyle can make this a one-run game very quickly.
Oh, he didn't really want to swing at that one.
No, he didn't.
Tim.
He did not.
Oh, and they got him. They caught him off the bag. They did. The pitch got by the catcher.
Errant throw by the catcher. But Jalen Griffiths, no Warren Stovall, couldn't decide whether to go third or not, but they caught him for the first out of the inning, which is a crucial out for Wilcox. There's only one runner on.
Got Kyle.
And that changes the outcome of the game now. So instead of having first and second with one out, now the Panthers are down to their last out with only a runner on first, and Duncan Lutz is up. So what looked like a promising inning for the Panthers has turned into uphill climb for sure.
And Tim, going down the stretch here, this region 2A is going to be. I mean, all the games are important here.
It's like this every year. After spring break determines who's going to be. After spring break determines who's going to be on the top of the heap or not. So Lutz gets ahead, the ball and no strikes.
That was pretty. That's some heat on that one.
Probably taking a strike here late with 2 outs. So Lutz trying to keep this rally alive here. Keep the Panthers with an opportunity to try to keep this thing going.
Oh, man, that was a pretty pitch.
That was an outstanding curveball by.
It sunk. It froze Duncan.
By Branson Owens. That's probably the best one he's thrown today.
I'm telling you.
If he can throw another one of them, he may be high-fiving everybody.
Oh, Duncan stays in there.
It's
good
a base
hit.
hit to right field. Duncan protecting with 2 outs. Singles to right. Fine piece of hitting by Lutz. He was looking for something away, and it was thrown there. The Panthers are still alive.
That's the first hit the pitchers give up for Wilcox since he's come into game.
2 outs, first and second. That's going to bring up Brent's Casons. See what we're going to do. We're going to have a pinch runner for Duncan, try to get something a little faster there. Oh, I tell you what's happened. He's just going to insert Landon Allen, who Lutz DH'd for.
A bit quicker, I guess.
He's faster, and then if we get to the 8th, he'll just reinsert him, and he'll still go back and play defense.
You can do that once, Tim.
Right. So that's just a smart utilization of your lineup by Coach Douglas.
Man, that
2 outs here in the 7th. Clinch still trailing by 4, but they have runners on first and second. And Brent's casing up, who's had a good night at the plate as well.
Man, that big out at second, Stovall's.
Yeah, that's right. That was a huge out.
Pretty pitch. Nope, ball. The pitcher wanted that one, too. It looked right down the middle to me, brother. I'm on team with you.
That was a mighty good offering there to be called a ball, but I guess it looks different back there. You're looking through them bars.
Same place. This time he'll get it. That looked like a instant replay there, Tim.
Yeah, like carbon copy, didn't it? So it's 1-1. Brent's Casey trying to keep this thing alive for the Panthers.
Oh,
yeah,
pretty pitch. Yeah, that was pretty.
Comes back with that curveball again. Branson Owens does. And again, Panthers are 1 strike away from.
That's going to get by him. That'll move him over.
Catcher can't hardly find it, so that ball is a hard curveball in the dirt. Bounces off the chest protector of the catcher. And the runners move up 90 feet, so Clinch has got runners on second, third. 2 outs. 2 strikes and 2 balls on Brent's casing. Brent's trying to keep this thing alive and cut it to base hit. We cut it to 2. Gonna make it a full count.
Big pitch here. It's the money pitch, Tim.
It is. Payoff pitch here.
Oh,
Fouled out of play. Brent's hanging tough.
That was a pretty pitch, too. He had to swing at that one.
Yeah, sure. Sure he did. So, both coaches kind of pacing pins and needles, not knowing exactly what the outcome's going to be.
Oh, and there's the walk.
Ball 4. Going to load them up. Load them up, and that's going to bring up.
Who we got up, Tim?
It's going to bring up Josh Griffiths.
Josh is a big kid. Coach Lee's coming to say, look at him, we need one home run. Just knock it to the fence.
Well, you got now Coach McDuffie's going to come out and use his second visit.
But now he won't change nothing here, Tim.
No. He's got, this is his, I feel like that's his best pitcher on the mound.
And
he's just telling him, say, relax, son. All you need is one out.
Don't throw it over, try to pick nobody off. Pitch to the batter.
Keep it in the ballpark and let us do something. Josh flied out fairly deeply to center fielders last time.
Oh, we got Morris is up.
Oh, he's reinserted.
Yeah,
he's reinserted Gabriel Morris.
Yeah, Gabriel's in, and Gabriel had a big hit.
He had a double down the right field line.
Good eye by Gabriel. Boy, I'd hate to be Gabriel, man. Hey, the base is loaded, Tim. Whoo! Oh, boy, and that up high.
Yep.
2 balls on Morris. Good eye, good eye.
It's going to make it 3-0, bases loaded. So.
And, Tim, it's hard for a pitcher knowing you got to throw a strike. I mean, to me, that would be hard.
Sometimes the harder you try, the harder it is to throw it. Just relax and throw it, and it's there.
There it is, finally. Now, do you tell Gabriel to take it again?
That's up to you. Sometimes you tell him if he likes it the best, it's going to be the pitch he hits the best, or just take it.
Oh, man, and he's going to put him on the pitcher, Tim. Boy, the umpire has been consistent. I have to say that, but, I mean, on both ways, he's strike zone is just – he likes it a little low and outside, it seems like. So that's going to walk in a run.
Seems like the strike zone's gotten a little tighter here this inning. Those corners aren't quite as generous as he was. That makes it 9-6. That's going to bring up Josh Pigler still with 2 outs.
Josh could be the hero from Manor here, right here, man. A good double right here, Tim.
Double could clean them off and tie it up.
Yeah, I know it. High. I don't know, how high is he in the pitch count? How many pitches he into, Tim? He come in the 4th.
Sure he's going to stay until it's over, though. I can tell you that.
Tim, do you swing at this one? You let him take it 3 balls?
You take it. You take it in this situation. You don't want him swinging. Don't want him swinging at all.
Now, how long do you leave him in, Tim? How many do you give up?
Well, I mean, he's the best you got.
Yeah, I know it, but I mean, if you're walking him in, I mean,
all he needs is 1 out. Law average is going to get you sooner or later. Is he going to change pitchers?
I don't know. I think Coach Lee.
He's going to bring in shortstop.
Right. I think he's seen enough.
That's
I was wondering. That's
3, unless it's on the 4th. It's supposed to be on the 3rd, I thought. Well, the rule book says after the 3rd. Some people view that as the 4th. Some people say the 3rd. So,
well, Tim, that'll give us an opportunity. We can get this in. We won't have to do it at the end of the game. We want to remind you to watch the Creek Box lineup. No, we ain't going to have time. He come out and talk to him, Tim.
Yeah.
So we'll do that at the end of the game then. I'd have hated to have been the pitcher he brought in with the bases loaded, 2 outs. Oh, no, that was a strike.
He called him a strike.
Yeah.
There's that strike. There's that strike. Yeah.
He's been consistent all night with it now, Tim. I got to give the umpire that. That's his honey hole right there.
The bad part about it is if one of our runners would have broke for second, got picked off, that would have ended the game. And it'd have been a long walk out for the umpire on that one.
Oh, and that's going to get by him. It doesn't matter.
It's going to get you one in. So,
Tim, they've cut it to 2.
9-7. Still with the bases juice, too. 2 outs. I think he's going to have to make a change now. He's seen enough.
Well, he's coming out now. How many times can he walk out here, Tim?
Well, until the umpire makes him pull him.
Well, I can get it in now. We want to remind you to watch the Creekbox lineup on Sunday mornings. Catch Brother Austin DeLoach at 9:30 a.m. and Brother David Johnson immediately after on Creekbox regular programming. Then watch the Trinity Baptist Church Sunday morning service live at 11. If you know of any church or minister that would like to be a part of Creekbox Sunday morning, contact me, Tim, or Mr. Barry, and we can hook you up. We want to remind you that the Creekbox will be starting our nightly news very soon. We need people to send us video clips of anything you might think is newsworthy. Just video on your cell phone. And if you have any announcements you want us to make, let us know, and we'll be glad to do that for you. Just call us at 912-550-5039. And this Saturday night, we got Science Saturday. Each Saturday night on Creekbox, and it's the 25th anniversary for the Hubble telescope at 7:30. Man, y'all watch that. It's a pretty good program. They interview all the astronauts that were up there working on the telescope. Pretty good program. We want to remind you. 7:30. Tim, who we bring? Uh-oh.
They brought in the shortstop.
Oh, I thought that was Tisdale.
No, they brought in the shortstop, Cam Patterson. And at this point in time, Coach McDuffie just wants somebody to throw it over the plate, because Clinch has received 5 walks here in the 7th.
Yeah,
so they've pedaled within 2 without a ball being hit out of the infield.
And the last pitcher, ended up with he gave up 3 hits, 2 strikeouts. He had 7 walks.
And now the pickoff that happened at second.
Oh, how huge is that, Tim? You're sitting there with one out now, and
bases loaded, and
it's
1 run game.
9-8. That's right.
So this is a key. Not only is this a key part in the order, because Darius Dorsey, who's number 8 in the order, is coming up, but somehow you get 2 people on tied up, you're back at Warren Stovall with a chance to get a W. So, Mr. Patterson, all rests on his shoulders. All he's looking for is 1 out. Wilcox will escape with a 9-7 win. Darius Dorsey at the plate, 2 outs, bases loaded. Bottom of the 7th.
Ooh, good pitch.
Patterson opens up with a strike.
Heat on that one.
Yep. There's still a good hitter now. He's dangerous.
Oh.
Ball's hit hard, but out of play. So Darius is 0-2 down to his last strike. And I'm not sure what kind of breaking ball Mr. Patterson's got, if he has one. I would venture they may just throw a fastball so the ball's not in the dirt.
Good take by Dorsey.
It was. Threw the ball a little high, hoping he'd chase it. That's a ball and 2 strikes. Clinch has made it exciting here in the 7th.
Yeah, been a great game. Oh,
there's a ground ball hit to short.
Oh, and it got by him, Tim. That's going to score 2. It's going to tie it up. Panthers are. Oh, Lee almost thought about sending him at third.
So that
I thought
ball,
we were down. It was over. Here comes the Panthers.
I couldn't tell if it was a base hit or exactly what happened, but the ball got by the shortstop.
Hard hit.
So that allows Brent Casey to score.
Man.
Gabriel Morris to score. And now we have runners on 2nd and 3rd.
Dorsey with a big double for the Panthers.
2nd and 3rd.
And now the Panthers are 90 feet away from coming back to win in the 7th inning.
Stealing this game.
Wilcox has dominated the whole game, Tim.
They have. They've done a great job, and sometimes that's what happens, But regardless, if Clinch doesn't score, we're going to still be playing. So Langston Hendricks up, runners on 2nd and 3rd.
Good pitch.
Strike.
Wilcox they're late in the game. Their pitching is running out on them. The Panthers, same position. Oh, and did that hit him in the helmet?
No, over the top of his head.
Boy.
I couldn't tell the ground ball if it was catchable or not, but
it was hit hard, Tim.
But he had a force at second, so you think all he had to do was flip it.
Good pitch.
Swing and a miss. So we're a ball and 2 strikes here. Langston Hendricks looking to send Clinch to the victory. If Langston gets on, that'd put it back on Warren Stovall's shoulders, and I'm sure that Coach Douglas wouldn't mind that if Warren came up.
Oh, he's going to get it down. And he catches a line drive, third base. Good job there
So
by
we
the
had a
third
line
baseman.
drive to the third baseman. So Wilcox gives up 4 but survives it. So it's 9-9 after 7. And, folks, we got free baseball. We're going to the 8th inning. Is Jesus Christ your steering wheel or your spare tire? Sadly, for many, it's a spare tire. We go through life not worrying about the consequences to our actions until we get into a bind. Then we call on Jesus to bail us out. For others who've accepted Him as their Lord and Savior, He is their steering wheel. They realize as they walk through life, He'll be with them step by step, guide them to their final destination, heaven and eternal life. Which one is it for you?
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal. Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
All right, Tim, where are we at? The top of the 8th.
Top of the 8th.
Free
Clinch brings
baseball,
in
man.
Warren Stovall. Faced the leadoff hitter.
Oh, and he hit him.
Number 15, Logan Luke.
Here come the Patriots.
Gets hit with a pitch, so. I don't want you to take it.
Oh.
Had a few
The
lead
leadoff
changes
runner
here.
gets on, Tim.
That's going to bring up 7. Number 2, Bo Keene, who was
has-
the left fielder. I'm not sure. They've moved some people around so much, I'm not sure where he's at.
Oh,
He's going to fake a bunt. He's going to have to get his bat out a little quicker there. He's not going to be successful with that. So, Coach McDuffie looking to get a runner in scoring position any way he can.
Man, this is
Cam Patterson to be next. And Cam has swung a big bat today.
great baseball game here in Homerville tonight. Oh, and
Bunt down the third baseline, a little hard. Pitcher's up in the strike zone. Tough on the bunt, but Keene got it down, but it was foul.
You know, Tim, you look at Creek Box, the great games we've had this year, the last 5 games, really, other than last night's game, has been a one-run game.
Stovall with an outstanding move to first. Wouldn't be surprised if he didn't throw over. He's picked several off this year. This would be as big a pick-off as he's had all year if he didn't. Patriots looking to move the runner to second.
Oh, and he got him, Tim.
Hit him on the leg, and he was trying to square the bunt. So,
boy.
Not the way Coach Douglas wanted this inning to start.
No outs.
No outs. Cam Patterson, who is
which now it's easier to hit them when they
bat.
square up, isn't it, Tim?
Well, I mean, they're trying to give you an out, so you surely want to take the out. Sometimes you're worried about covering the base too quick. You know, breaking on the bunt, but
what's Coach Lee telling them right now, Tim?
boys, we got to have an out.
Yeah, need
those
3
strikes. Don't. Wilcox was mighty generous in the bottom of the 7th. We don't need to be generous in the 8th.
And Wilcox has 10 hits tonight, and they have left, Tim, 12 base runners on base tonight.
So we're at Cam Patterson, who is, even though he's batting 9th, is one of their better hitters, and they're at the top of the order. So anything can happen here, folks. Don't leave. Just stay in your chair.
Here.
Looks like you're not going to catch Jeopardy tonight anyway, so you just want to hang on and be with us.
To get Miss Lisa to bring some breakfast in after a
right.
while. Oh, that got
ball's
by
in the dirt, and that's going to move the runners to second and third. So things continue to go the Patriots' favor.
Regardless, the Panthers will get one more at bat. Doesn't matter.
Well, we don't need to come in with a down 4 again.
Don't need to be another 4-run inning.
Nope, that ball's outside and low.
He don't like the right side of the plate.
Well, if he's strike zone's as tight as it was in the top of the 7th, and bottom of the 7th, it might be.
Oh, fine.
Difficult.
That's his first strike for Stovall.
2-1 now. Cam Patterson at the plate.
Good pitch by Stovall.
Yeah, Stovall throwing hard, too, and that's his deal. If he can throw strikes, he's almost unhittable. I thought that we might see a safety squeeze from Coach McDuffie, but
what batter is this?
bottom of the order.
Oh,
that
that's
gets
gonna
away.
Get by, and that's going to put Wilcox up by 1.
Third baseman has to field that one. The
10-9.
runner did not advance, though, so that's a 1 break for Clinch. That ball's a tough on the block, coming off a left-hander down in the dirt. It's easy to kick away from you.
No outs here, Tim.
Patterson, it makes it a full count, too, now. Strike
Got
out.
him.
Swing and a miss.
That was a big pitch there.
That's the first out of the inning. Wilcox back at the top of the order with Rhett Davis, who is now the catcher. Wilcox with that 1-run lead so far with a runner down at second still, and he didn't move up on the ball in the dirt.
Good pitch by Stovall.
Yep.
Wilcox has done a great job tonight putting runners on the base and scoring.
Stovall throwing extremely hard.
Langston's still behind the plate,
yeah,
Tim.
he made a great job getting his glove around that one because that ball was maybe Kyle.
That's what I was looking at. I can't see the mullet. That is Kyle.
Might be Kyle. They may have swapped. Ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, good
Good
job
block
by
by
Kyle. Ooh.
Makes it 2-2.
And I'm sure you have some pitchers that they prefer their own, kind of catchers.
Kyle's caught a lot of games. Maybe feels more comfortable with Warren may feel more comfortable with Kyle back there. So it's still 2-2.
Which Langston caught for 7 innings. That's got to be rough on anybody.
Right. That's right. Fresh legs. They move him to the outfield. He's a good outfielder too. So you're not losing anything there that way.
Oh boy,
up
boy.
and in.
Whew.
That's going to make that a full count.
They don't need to lose this one, Tim.
So,
It's a big out here for the Panthers.
That's right, because we don't want to face Branson Owens if we can help it. He can put a lot of distance between the scores.
Oh.
That's right. That ball might have been ball four.
Stovall got lucky on that one.
But Davis chases it for the second out of the inning.
There was some heat on it, but he got you right, Tim. He chased it.
Probably ball four, but it doesn't matter. It's the second out of the inning, so Wilcox still with a runner on second, I believe, unless he moved to third.
Yeah, he's still on second.
I just don't see. There he is. And that's going to bring up Cam Coleman, the second baseman, with 2 outs, trying to add to the 1-run lead they picked up here.
Good pitch
Swing
by
and a miss.
Stovall.
Stovall got good velocity there.
Langston, I think it's come from Langston. Mom says, Langston does not have a mullet, Alan. He told me that's what it was.
It's a tilapia.
Yeah, it's a mud fish.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we
and got
go.
him, Tim. That was big. Good job by Stovall.
Stovall comes in and strikes out the side, but not before Wilcox is able to pick up a run. So we're going to the bottom of the 8th. Wilcox holding a 10-9 lead.
Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has been setting the standard in South Georgia for quality orthopedic and medical care for over 25 years. We don't get to choose when injury or illness will strike, but when they do, the board-certified physicians here will work hard to make sure you recover as soon as possible. Remember, Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has a walk-in clinic where you can get help quick, and special bumps and bruises clinic where middle school and high school athletes can get the best of treatment, even on Saturday mornings after the game. Valdosta Orthopedic Associates, Valdosta, Georgia. Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has been setting the standard in South Georgia for quality orthopedic and medical care for over 25 years. We don't get to choose when injury or illness will strike, but when they do, the board-certified physicians here will work hard to make sure you recover as soon as possible. Remember, Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has a walk-in clinic where you can get help quick, and special bumps and bruises clinic where middle school and high school athletes can get the best of treatment, even on Saturday mornings after the game. Valdosta Orthopedic Associates, Valdosta, Georgia. Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has been setting the standard in South Georgia for quality orthopedic.
All right, Tim, we're back. Panthers trail by 1, 10-9 here in the bottom of the 8th. It's been a great game.
Leadoff hitter Warren Stovall facing Cam Patterson, who is the third pitcher for the Patriots. And Stovall takes open pitch for a ball.
All right, Tim, and I want to remind everybody we're on Facebook, YouTube. You can go to Creekbox, creekbox.net, the Creekbox app, the Amazon Fire Stick. We're about everywhere.
Yeah.
You can watch the game.
2 strikes. Stovall falls behind the ball and 2 strikes. That low and outside corner that the umpire seems to have an affinity for.
Oh.
Warren fouls it off. First curveball we've seen from Patterson. It was not a bad one today either. Had good downward action on it. Foul back out of play, so he still hangs tough at a ball and 2 strikes. Stovall came in relief pitching-wise at the top of the 7th. And surrendered a run, but recorded 3 strikeouts. Hit a couple batters, and they moved around, and ground ball hit to third. It's going to be a foul ball.
Well, that would have been big for the Panthers.
Yeah, it would have been a double. Been a double.
Both teams running out of pitching here, Tim.
Well, no, we got our big one on the mound, so.
That's the last one we got.
Well, look here, if you can't win with him, you don't deserve to win.
That's right. Ooh, high, good eye.
It's like Wilcox had Branson on the mound, and I think he's probably their number 1. He lost a little rhythm there in the 7th.
Oh, another
been a
high
factor
one.
of some tight strike zone, looked like. So So Warren has worked to count to full 3-2 here, leading off the 8th.
And, Tim, I don't know, Wilcox here, like I get, you're going to finish the game with him.
Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of people on their bench over there. Oh my goodness.
Man,
He goes down swinging,
him.
so a big strikeout. Big strikeout by Cam Patterson for the first out. And the 8th is going to bring up number 7, Jalen Griffiths, who's now in center field, I believe. So Panthers had an opportunity. It looked like Warren might have swung at a pitch. It was at the top of the strike zone, which is a tough one to handle.
Panthers trail 10-9. What a game. 19 runs. Tim, I wouldn't have thought there'd been 19 runs scored in this game.
That was 1-1 after 2.
Yeah, I know it. Ooh, there's that outside corner.
That's right. 1-1 to Jalen Griffiths. He started and pitched about 4 innings.
Ooh.
Check swing. He holds up, so it makes it 2 balls and a strike. Pitcher's down in the strike zone. Clinch looking for base runners any way they can get them. Wilcox just wanting to throw strikes. Popped up.
High.
It's going to be a hard play for somebody.
Tisdale's going to come over.
Tisdale comes in and surrounds it for the second out.
He don't miss, Tim. He hadn't missed a ball all night.
So that brings up Kyle Hendricks with 2 outs in the 8th here.
Oh, we need him here. He hit a home run
sure
earlier.
do. You need him to hit it and pass it back to Lutz, and this hit a while here. Clinch does. Cam Patterson's come on and done a good job. He put out the fire there in the 7th. And in the 8th here, he's got the first 2 batters out. So he's facing Kyle Hendricks, who's had a big night at the plate.
Good eye.
First pitch taken for a ball. Kyle's hit the ball well tonight. Inside for 2 balls and no strikes here.
We got a text here, Tim. We really appreciate all y'all do to support our students at CCHS. We appreciate y'all too.
2-0. Kyle offers it a pitch. It may have been a little up in the strike zone, but it's 2-1. Patterson with a good pitch. Clinch down to their final out. Final out unless they can get some base runners. After a dramatic bottom of the 7th 4-run inning that tied it up.
Oh!
Popped up.
And it's hit a mile high.
So who comes in and makes the call?
Tisdale's come. Nope. Oh, and
left
he dropped
fielder
it,
drops
Tim.
the ball.
Man. And Kyle got a double out of it. Hey. Oh, the Panthers clawing, trying to stay in it.
So the left fielder for Wilcox County can't handle a fly ball. Pretty well a fly ball that would have ended the game.
And that's their second error of the game, Tim.
Yeah.
Boy, Panthers have 2-2, and they have cost big
So
time.
they're going to put Lutz on to make it first and second.
Yeah. I mean,
He's the big hitter, but Brent's has done a good job. So that sets up a force. That's kind of the reasoning there because, you take playing your percentages there.
Yeah, that was a smart move by Wilcox.
Yeah.
Kaysen was in this a while ago and got on. He drew a walk to when we had our come back and tied it up in the 7th.
So Brent's Kaysen comes up after Lutz walks, is intentionally walked.
First pitch is a strike.
So Patterson has done his job. He's put the ball in play. And Wilcox just has to find a way to make that third out.
Oh, there it is. They're going to get it still in, and he's safe.
Well, there you go. You're trying to manufacture a run.
That's right.
Now, don't be surprised here if you don't see Duncan go early to try to create a rundown or a balk.
And Tim, if the catcher loses it here, it's tied back up. So that was a smart play by Coach
Well,
Lee.
you're trying to manufacture a run any way you can. Of course, it's down to 2 strikes for Brent's.
Oh, what a game!
Now let's see if Lutz doesn't go early here to try to create a balk from their pitcher. Try to get in a rundown.
Miss Bambi's calling in some signals up there.
Ground ball back to the pitcher.
And yep, he got it. That's going to do it.
He makes the play. He's the shortstop. He makes the play, so Brent Kaysen hits one back to the pitcher who knocks it down, is able to make the play at first. And that's going to end it tonight, folks, as the Clinch County Panthers give up 1 in the 8th and can't answer, and they lose 10-9, a big region loss to the Wilcox County Patriots.
What a game. I mean, it's typical Region 2A baseball. Wilcox come in and they stepped off the bus and they just put the bat on the ball, Tim. They deserved to win.
They swung the bat.
Outplayed.
They swung the bat.
Panthers fought back and clawed it, made it exciting there at the end. But if the Panthers would have pulled it out, they'd have stole it from Wilcox.
That's right. Wilcox played well all night long. If it hadn't been for some problems with the strike zone there in the bottom of the 7th, Clinch wouldn't have had a chance, because they walked 5 to help us out. But
and as bad as that, Coach Lee's he knew he had a chance there at the end to get it.
Well, that's
even
what
as
you
bad
gotta
as
do.
they played.
You try to manufacture a run by stealing third. If the ball gets by him, he scores, and that's just what you got to do. But nevertheless, Panthers regroup, take a couple days off, spring break, and then we'll come back next Tuesday with the biggest region game of the year to date. The Irwin County Indians coming to town. Last time we played them up there, game ended on a controversial call with Wilcox getting the 4-3 win. So.
And, man, we'll be here. It starts at 6, so me and Tim will probably come on about 5:45 because they will be a crowd.
That's right, folks. And if you can't make it out here, tune us in, because it'll be one that you want to see for sure.
That's right. We appreciate everybody from Rochelle tuning in. We got one more last text here. No reason to hang your head, Panthers. And they won't. Coach Leah coach them up, and we'll be back at it Tuesday, Tim.
That's right. That's right.
All right. We'll see y'all later. God bless.